All right. I was gonna start this with Cam Newton. I'll do Cam Newton next. I got a lot to say about Cam Newton. I'm gonna start with the war of words. I just read them just now between Nicole Hardman and the New York Jets. Now, Nicole Hardman, or I should call him Miko Hardman, that's his name, three-time Super Bowl champion, and the Jets are at war right now. And I was just reading some of the comments, and basically what Miko said was the inmates ran the asylum on offense on that team, and that team don't know how to win if you put it in front of them. You know, uh, a couple of Jet players sniped back, and McCall Hartman shut them up, which didn't make a lot of Jet people happy. I've been to four Super Bowls in 5 years. I know what winning is all about. And he is one of four Chiefs to win three Super Bowls. It's him, Mahomes, Kelsey, and Jones. They're the only ones who have won three Super Bowls on the Chiefs. Okay. Now, why this all started? It started because there are some haters on the Jets who couldn't accept that Miko Hardman won another ring. Well, Jets, I hate to tell you this, but you've been a joke for the last 57 years. Maybe you got Aaron there. Maybe Aaron can take you to where you want to go so you and Rich Eisen can be happy. Okay. Next, Cam Newton. I saw the entire footage over the weekend. And there's a few things I got to say. Number one, this is the second time this has happened with Cam Newton. And I could tell you where Cam Newton goes wrong. You do not tell everyday people that you're rich. Okay. And I think sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time, people with money, they really talk down and degrade an everyday person because they feel that they're powerful because they have money. And you should have known, Cam, when you're with a group of individuals that certain people are not going to look at you like you think they would. Now, is some of that race? Yeah, of course. If that was Tom Brady or let me give another good Brock Purdy who threw that camp, all those young black boys, all those black people would have been very respectful. But because it's Cam Newton, black people are black people. That's all they are. They don't like when one of their own succeeds. Now, again, where Cam Newton goes wrong is that he always throws his multi millions in people's faces. What Cam gotta understand is people gotta get up and go to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? People, everyday people ain't gonna make $100 million in their lifetime. So, good morning to Canes, by the way. Let me see. That's not gonna happen. So this is twice this has happened to him. A couple of years ago, it happened to him when he got into it with a 16-year-old, and he kept throwing in his face, "I'm rich, I'm rich." Cam, Word to the wise: do what NBA players do. They don't go back to the hood. The NBA players go and deal with suburban people. Why? And or more, the NBA makes these players go to the suburbs and throw their camps. Why? Because two reasons. Number one, you're in a better environment for the athlete. And number two, things are organized better. When you do it the ghetto way, you're going to get ghetto results. Now, let me also add this: the two coaches that was coaching against Cam Newton, uh, used to work with Cam Newton before. They had a lot of animosity towards Cam Newton, and I guess because Cam Newton big times people, which it looks like he does, which is never good. It's never good to big time people. Okay. The bottom line is this: Cam Newton, that's on you that happened. Now people are talking about the stupid hat he wears and never came off, and he was handling all those people trying to jump him. Well, he's 6'5", 245 pounds. He is a big, tall, stout man. Okay. Also, I was hearing some of the people who was confronting him that it's because of his dad he became a quarterback. I think where the disconnect is this. And it's always like this with black people. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say this. I don't care. Black people envy one another. They do not want to see others get to the top. And that's why one of the patrons, the kid said, but you'll never be Tom Brady, you're this, you're that. Where the disconnect is this. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? No, seriously, am I missing something? Do these people realize what Cam Newton has achieved in his football career? Heisman Trophy. Did Auburn win the national championship? I believe they did. Yeah, yeah. I think they did one in 2011. A national championship, MVP in the NFL MVP. And what else? And he's been to a Super Bowl. I think most human beings, especially here in America, will take that as a career standard. But when it comes to these black folks, they just, for some strange reason, they love these white guys. I don't get it. I'm not being racist. When you watch these guys, these ex football players on TV, uh, what's his face? The worshiping they do for Tom Brady, Brock Purdy. Yet when it's somebody like Jordan Love, the incident uh, yesterday with Richard Sherman, or what's it, Monday with Sherman, where Sherman's getting tired of the brotherhood putting Jordan Love on a pedestal and killing Brock Purdy. Sherman, this is the reason why they do that. He went to Dallas and destroyed Dallas in Jerry's world. Okay? He doesn't have the talent that Brock Purdy has, last I checked. When Brock Purdy, no, 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 Richard Sherman, hold on. When Brock Purdy had a chance to win the Super Bowl, he didn't do it. when Patrick Mahomes got his shot to win the Super Bowl in overtime, he did it. Okay. Reason why Sherman, who's a Jordan Love hater, okay, hates on Jordan Love and worships Purdy is because he has this crush on the 49ers because he was there. And I don't have a problem with that. But I'm like Marshawn Lynch. And Marshawn Lynch called him out on national television a couple weeks ago. Bro, who did you win with? Us or them? In other words, um, Marshall Lynch said, did you get your chip with the Seahawks, nigga, or did you win with the 49ers? So Richard Sherman is on the I hate Jordan Love train, and he doesn't understand why the love affair with Jordan Love with the Brotherhood and the white media and not his boy. Yeah, because your boy didn't get it done, and Jordan Love is just getting started, bro. Just accept it. Brock had a chance to win that chip, and he didn't get it done. Period. With all that talent that man possesses around him. Okay, they was talking about this morning. The best quarterbacks are the ones that has was not picked number one overall. And you look at these teams that these guys play on, and look at the talent they have. Prescott, fourth round pick. Jordan Love, 26th pick in his draft. Okay, Mahomes, 12th pick in his draft. All right. Let me see who else. Uh, ooh, trying to think who else. Jared Goff was number one overall, so he's the opposite. Purdy, last pick in the draft. Geno Smith, second rounder. All right. Jalen Hurts, second rounder. Okay. These are not Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, Trevor Lawrence. These guys were picked number one overall. Okay. Just saying. Rodgers, 25th in the draft. All right. Just saying. Okay. So much I came up here to talk about. So let me see who else. Let me see who else. Said what's up to Keynes in the chat. He's right about that. Derrick Henry. I don't know. Didn't hear nothing about that. Gonna find out in 2 weeks, bro. Gonna find out exactly 2 weeks from today about where these players are going. March 13th at 4 o'clock, and I will be on the air. Speaking of that, did you see the dig? Hey, Queena, good morning, love. Good to see you. Queena in the building. Did you see GM Brian Gutekunst, the Green Bay Packers, was laughing at the Detroit Lions at his press conference because the Lions put up their playoff and division title banner, and the Green Bay Packers GM said, "We don't celebrate division titles or NFC championships. We celebrate Super Bowl titles." And behind them was the Packer logo, excuse me, with the Super Bowl trophy next to it. And in other words, in Green Bay, all that matters is Super Bowls. The Super Bowl bust. And the Detroit people didn't handle that well. Okay. But it's true. So, you want to celebrate winning a division title, winning a couple of playoff games, then choking the championship game, you go right ahead. But like Goon Kun said in Green Bay, the Super Bowl bust beginning now in Green Bay. They got a 7-year window, Super Bowl bust. Now, am I picking to win the Super Bowl? No, I got another team in mind in the NFC to pick for the Super Bowl. But I know that their window is wide open. As I'm saying good morning to country girl Queena, as I'm writing to her. Good morning to this beautiful lady. Good morning to Canes. I appreciate both of them dropping in. Been off for a few days. Feels good to be off, I tell you that. I'll be on for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we're gonna do combine. I'll be on tomorrow night. Friday, I'll be on in the afternoon, and then the NBA game Friday night, which is the Kings and the Timberwolves. Boy, have you been? I don't think people has been paying enough attention on the Timberwolves. And since Queen is in here, let me bring up this sob story, which is the Dallas Cowboys. Have you ever seen an organization in sports, folks, that just can't live without being in the spotlight and knowing that suckers like ESPN is going to run the story? Earlier this morning, uh, Jera, who's the owner, Jera Jones, admitted there's a culture problem in the Cowboy locker room. Do I believe that? No. I'm going to tell you what the problem is in Dallas. They wear the star on the helmet. It's like Notre Dame. When Notre Dame makes the playoffs, folks, don't you notice they get destroyed by the Alabamas, the Georgias, the Clemson? That's the reason why. Because they're Notre Dame. Well, the Dallas Cowboys is the same thing. I mean, again, I was talking about this with someone this morning on another platform, bro. When Parsons and Jordan Love, he had Jordan Love on his show during the Super Bowl. Parsons was saying, "Why did you do this and do that against us?" And Jordan Love said, "It's nothing to me. All I have to do is tell the guy where to be, and the ball's going to be there." He said, "There's no offense." And Parsons respected that. You know why? Because number one, he's telling the truth. That sidearm throw to Romeo Dobbs in the end zone, folks. It's one of the great throws you ever see from a quarterback. Dallas's problem is simple. You have an owner that pumps his players up too much. You got the media who is the hype machine for them. And the Cowboys, I've been saying this for years. Cowboy fans want to be in denial about it. Those players love their press clippings. Now, you're going up against the Green Bay team in the playoffs that never lost there and has won more games, more playoff games in that stadium than the Dallas Cowboys. Think about what just came out of my mouth. And a Super Bowl there, by the way, also. And you're wondering why? There's no culture problem in Dallas. You know what it is, yeah? It is what it is. There you go. Queen is getting back at me about it. Shut up for once. Stay away from the cameras for once. Tell his players you either put up or shut up. We don't want to hear from you. Speaking of that, let me get to Miami. And I saw this yesterday. I wanted to laugh my ass off. Omar Kelly. That's right. Omar Kelly. That's why Omar's my dude. That's my boy. Okay. His latest article holding Chris Greer accountable. It's about goddamn time. This is this man's 25th season. Let me re-say that again out loud. This is his 25th year in Miami. And it's mighty funny. His first year there, that's when they won their last playoff game. Yeah, he's right. It's time to hold Chris Greer accountable. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. And whew, let me pull it up. Uh, the problem in Miami is simple. Okay, it's a simple problem, and it's not a good problem. Okay, you have 3/4 of this fan base in Miami that only cares what the quarterback does. I've had guys come through here the last 3 years, Dolphin fans, Dolphin guys. I asked them up front, do they care more about what the quarterback does, or do they care about winning Super Bowls? Now, if I can remember the answers, Pete said quarterback, Manzano said quarterback, EM said quarterback when I asked him. He thought about it when he used to come up here and be up here 4 o'clock in the morning with me back in the day. He said quarterback. I test said Super Bowl, and a couple of other guys gave me the answer. I think Ball Game told me quarterback. Um, it's can I explain it? It's a good way to explain this. If you can't win the championship, what's the next thing in line? You want to be entertaining, and that's the Dolphins. Look at the stage. The weather is nice most of the time. If the quarterback's good, and two is I, but you could say the two is good. He's, he's good. I'll give he's I. So when you're I, that means you're good. Okay. They're gonna give him a monster contract. So that's coming. His deal is coming. I will predict next couple of weeks it's coming. Once they get the cap straightened out and cut some guys, they already said that Xavier Howard is June 1st cut. Agba's out. They're gonna get some more guys out of there. I think uh, Wilkins is out of there because there are teams out there in Minnesota to say one because Brian Flores is there, and that was Brian Flores' first pick. The Vikings got cap space. They'll pay him what he wants. There are teams out there that really want Wilkins. Tua's going to get paid, folks. And he's going to get paid to do one thing and one thing only: put up numbers, entertain the audience, get the fans happy and stimulated to support the franchise. The problem in Miami is you have a fraction of their fans, I call them the fanboys, that are delusional, think that this guy's coming, that guy's coming. And I think once Tua gets that extension, it's going to hit them in the face that this young man is there to entertain a big fraction of their fan base. Now, me, I'm in a pickle in this because I was blessed to see the team when I saw the dynasty as a little boy. You know, my mom, uh, she got me into sports, and the real team I really got into as a little guy was the Dolphins. My mom's a big Dolphins fan, even though she loves Mahomes right now, but she's a huge Dolphin fan. And I got to see them win. Unfortunately, this is a big unfortunately. A good 90, you want to say 98% of the fan base never saw them win. And that's including Mr. Miami, that's including Moss, the older guys. I got to see them win. Okay. And I think the way Stephen Ross is going at it is this. I've owned this team for, let's see, 90, 2009, 15 years. I've never seen them win a playoff game. All right. I'm tired of that shit. I'm talking, this is Stephen Ross now. So what's the next best thing to do? Clear out cap space, pay your quarterback the money, let him entertain the fans. The fans are going to be happy. And if Tua does what their fans expect him to do, and I think he will with no pressure on him to win, you know, put up like 350 touchdown passes, he could do that. Great percentage, he can do that. That's nothing to Tua. You know, Tua can do that in his sleep. And they go 6-11, 10-6, 10-7 every year, and he's putting up numbers and he's competing with the top quarterbacks in the NFL. Tua will get the love from Dolphin fans, the 75% of them. I'll call them the 75% that he deserves. No one's gonna, 75% crowd, like they worship Marino, they're gonna worship Tua. Now here's the dilemma: the fans who want to see them win in about a year or like a year and a half from now, it's going to be a fallout because they're going to say, we had this, we didn't even compete. See, that's the scary part. If you're a Dolphin fan, you haven't even competed in the playoffs since Stephen Ross owned the team. 16 Pittsburgh beat the shit out of you. 22, you want to use the tour, wasn't their excuse. Okay, fine. They played good with Skylar Thompson. This year with the Chiefs, what are you going to do? It's the Chiefs. You know? Whenever you have one of your best beat writers, which is Omar Kelly, come out and tell you that this year right here is year 6 of the rebuild, and next year is year 7. I'm going to tell you in English, what does he mean? This year is either Super Bowl or bust, but it's really win a playoff game. That's all you got to do. But if that doesn't happen, then next year will be the Tua era. And like I said, 6-11, 10-7, 11-6. Next 5 years, if you get that, the fans are going to be happy. Tua, let's say 30, 34 touchdowns, uh, 11 picks. Of well, how many picks he threw this year? Wherever. I know it's in the teens. 40, like he did this year, 46, 4,700 yards. The 75% is going to be very happy with that. They're going to be very happy. And those are the ones who buy the tickets, by the way. And like I said last time I was up here, those Dolphins season tickets for some of the better seats start at 3K for one ticket. 3K. So these are not cheap tickets. And the other side, which is, the rest of the tickets go to the visiting fans. They make a vacation out of it, getaway weekend in Miami. Who you got coming in this year? The Raiders. They're coming in again. Who else is coming into Miami? The 49ers, the Bang Bang Niner game is going to bring at least 20,000 rocking their jewelry. I test that he'll be there for that. I may have to join him down there. And Kyler Murray with looking more and more now with Marvin Harrison Jr. But Arizona don't travel like that. So, but you get the point. Jacksonville is coming down. And I believe Tennessee's coming back. That will be interesting. If I'm the NFL schedule makers, make that week 2 in Miami, the Dolphins home opener Tennessee. I would like to see that. But the bottom line is Omar finally said he's holding Chris Greer accountable. Speaking of that, good to see my man Jalen Phillips feeling better and better. Tyreek Hill, looking at some of the news, facing a lawsuit. He's being sued after allegedly breaking a woman's leg during backyard football lesson. I'll leave that alone. Oh man. Coach McDaniel, Tua, Dolphins engaged in contract extension. Of course. Eagles got all bunch of issues. I'll listen to Harry Roseman later today what he had to say about the Eagles and their off-season plans. Speaking of Dolphins are the only team in the league, according to my man at Pro Football Weekly, that have the easiest restructuring contracts. That is one thing Chris Greer does well, is contract language. So give him a lot of credit for that. So, and also according to Omar Kelly, this is a very important combine for the Dolphins. Well, let me say this. You want to make it an important combine? Get rid of somebody, get a 4th-round pick. But getting back, I'm going to talk about other things other than the NFL this morning. And of course, Justin Fields was all this morning, my God. And people wondering why is Ryan Poles getting rid of him. And I think he'll be traded next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend, because free agency is exactly 2 weeks from today. I believe they're getting rid of him for the obvious reason. And I keep saying this like a broken record. Polls discovered Mahomes. He's not Mahomes. Gotta go. Now, Caleb Williams got the gunslinger mentality. I like that about him. I love him when he was at USC. So it'll be a good pick for the Bears. The Bears are a decent team, folks. They're not that bad. But Fields was all over the place this morning. Damn, Omar Kelly's up to him and Elaine Poupar is already up to episode 231. I watched that. I haven't watched them in weeks because of all the bandwagon that's in the room. One thing about me, I don't like the bandwagon fan. You know that. Boy, so that's the Miami page this morning. Omar Kelly doing great work as always. Oh, oh. Let me see what else is happening. I'm gonna talk about the NBA. Let me go there. And then I'm gonna talk about the Boston Bruins and the NHL, which is getting fascinating by the day. Oh, like I said, okay. Before I get back to the NBA, the Chiefs have just released Marquez Valdez Scantling. I can tell you right now, Aaron Rodgers is laughing his ass off when he hears this. So Scantling has been released, and it gives the Chiefs $12 million in cap space. The sad thing is he caught a big touchdown in the Super Bowl 2.5 weeks ago. Brian Burns, the Panthers want to tag him and then trade him because they don't feel he's worth $30 million player. I agree with that. Now, if this is Caleb Williams, and I laughed about this. He said this morning. He said that if the Bears pick him, he's very happy. And if the Bears trade the pick, he's very happy. Read between the lines, he really doesn't want to be in Chicago. Boy, if you ever go to Chicago in December, January, February, boy, that hawk, they call it the hawk with the wind chill and the wind blowing. It's already -0 degrees. It's just, whew, we don't want to be in that, folks. See what else is going on. So Scantling with this cut. Nicole Hardman talked about the Jets were a bunch of clowns, too many egos. FedEx is now out of the naming business for the Redskins Stadium. So, all right, let me get to the NBA. Um, like I said, I've been watching Minnesota, and how could you not be impressed with this group? Second best record in the NBA, number one seed in the West. They have a megastar in Anthony Edwards. I watched them last Friday night against Milwaukee. I was so impressed with a team that lost. Oh yeah, I was impressed. Oh yeah, I'll get since a Bill Russell jersey's in front of me. I'll get on. Uh, I'll get on. Uh, who's my man for the Miami Heat? Just retired. I forgot his name. He's still wearing number 40. I'll get on his ass in a minute. Let me finish this. Uh, I was very impressed with Minnesota, and we'll see them Friday night against Sacramento. Sacramento, what a road trip they were on, and they look impressive. If you haven't seen my page, this next week and a half, we're going to be doing some NBA. We'll be next Friday night. We're going to have a double header up here. The first game is going to be Miami at Oklahoma City. That game is now on ESPN, folks. Okay, that's the blessings of having the NBA League Pass. Then your late game will be the Lakers and the Bucks in progress. Cool is in here? Oh shit! Yo, pull up. Let me see what time. Yo, Kuda, pull up, bro. I didn't even know because when I do this, I just do it, folks. You know that about me. Let me get Kuda up here real quick. Let me pull Kuda up. I appreciate that, man. It's because of you I do the Lord's work, man. And you know how highly I think of you. Auntie's in here too? Damn. I didn't know all these guys were in here. Shout out to Auntie. Yeah, Kuda, if you're here, pull up, man. Come on, pull up for a few minutes. Come on. I gotta talk to you anyway about a equipment business. DJ Kuda in the building. I hope Kuda pulls up. What time? There he is. That him? Oh, that's Kane's pulling up. What time is it? Yeah, I hope Kuda's still in the building. Hope he pulls up.
Hey, good morning, Maze.
What's up, bro? See, when you do this shit again, you're so focused on what's going on.
How are you, bro?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there, family.
Same
That's
here.
all I can do.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah. How are you doing?
that's
Forget
all you
me.
can
How
do
are you doing?
nowadays, man.
Yeah,
I'm all right, man. I'm enjoying my life over here.
there you go. Oh, let me kill. Oh yeah, now I remember that ass clown name. Let me kill. Udonis Haslam. If you didn't hear this, I was watching the Piston game last night. And Kuda, if you out there, please pull up, man. And and he had the audacity to say that Bill Russell's number shouldn't be retired at the I don't know what the Heat called their building now. They got a new name for it. And Greg Kelser called him out on it. And he said the next time they go to Miami, he said he's gonna have a long talk with Udonis Haslam. Udonis, this is me to you, family. You only have 3 rings. Bill Russell is the Lord of the Rings. He has 11. Okay?
Yeah, man.
If
I
Adam
agree.
Silver wants to put Bill Russell's jersey in every arena, and I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't Adam Silver's decision. It was Pat Riley's decision. You know why? Because Pat Riley is one of the what's the word you want to use for Riley? Pat Riley is one of the great innovators and builders in the history of American sports. Okay. And if the Godfather wants to put Bill Russell's jersey up there, keep your mouth shut and keep mentoring the young players on the team, Udonis. I mean, last I checked, they gave your black ass a lifetime job with the organization. You know why? 20 years of loyal, Udonis. 20 years of loyal. You seem to forget that. You spent 20 damn years in that Miami Heat organization. How did they reward you? Lifetime gig. Why? Because you showed loyalty. And that's a credit to you. So don't complain, young man, when you can argue the greatest winner in pro sports get his number retired because Pat Riley wanted to do that out of respect to Bill Russell. Did I ever hear you, Udonis, complain when Michael Jordan's jersey's up there?
Shout out to Pat, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Pat.
damn right. Do you are you? Do I ever hear you? Do anybody hear from you? Michael Jordan's numbers up there. Then this clown, Udonis Haslam, right? He tries to retract it when people were looking at him sideways. Oh, I love Bill Russell. If you loved him, you would have kept your mouth shut and kept doing your job, mentoring the players.
That's a fact.
So Udonis Haslam on my crosshairs. That's something I never thought I would ever do, by the way, because I do respect Haslam. Like I just said, he has a job because it's 20 years of loyal.
Hey, man. Shout out to
Okay,
him, though, man. Congrats to him as well.
you know you got three championships out of it. You are, I laugh every time I say this quote, folks. You're a Heat lifer.
That's right.
Just keep your mouth shut, and if somebody gets loud with Spo, you get in the middle of it, like you did Jimmy Butler last year, which was excellent on your part. Speaking of Jimmy Butler, did you see Jimmy Butler in? I guess they were in Sacramento. That was a very impressive win by
Yeah, I
the
saw that.
Heat. He's at a at a bar chanting "Let's go Heat."
Yeah.
Jimmy, really?
Well, your
Nope.
fan base was chanting the same thing when we won last night.
Well, I didn't see the game last night. I fell asleep.
They were chanting, "Let's go Heat," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Ain't this
well,
Portland?"
yeah, but Portland's not going anywhere. I mean, there probably is more Heat
That's
fans in the
true.
building.
That's true. Yep.
Uh, that's our game next Friday night in the barn in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
One of our games next Friday night, doubleheader.
Yeah. Yeah.
Late
We'll
game
win
is
that.
Milwaukee and the Lakers. Oklahoma City also second best record in the league. What a year they're having. I said they will be a juggernaut, and which leads me to LeBron James. Let me go there real quick. LeBron James butthurt because NBA scouts basically calls his son Bronny a nobody,
Damn.
and he's hurt by it. Remember, this is the same LeBron James when Bronny James was a junior in college 2 years ago, but said his son is better and can beat most some of these guys in the league. Now his son averaging 5 points a game at USC, and the NBA scouts are calling him a bum.
Well.
There's a reason why I also put this thumbnail up. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Now, there are rumors that LeBron is trying to make a power move to get his son to go where he will join him right away. And the Lakers are not happy about this, by the way. I'll get
Probably
to
been the
that
Heat, bro.
dynamic in June. The Lakers are not happy about this.
Probably been the Heat.
And the reason why I brought these two teams up here is LeBron. So let me ask you a question, LeBron. You know Oklahoma City got 7 picks in this draft this year. If Oklahoma does your son a favor and pick him, let's say midway through the second round, you're not gonna pack your bag and join your son on a team that is a juggernaut right now? Are you serious? So let me get this straight. You want your son to go to either Cleveland or LA. All right, that's the word out there. All right. You know if the Lakers don't make the playoffs, they're not going to take them.
Damn,
Okay.
what a slap in the face to the fucking Heat.
They're,
Sheesh.
they're,
Excuse my
they're not
language, miss. Sorry.
they're not going to take your son, and that's one of the reasons why LeBron is pissed off right now. They're not going to take your kid, LeBron. I'm sorry,
Come to
they're not.
Miami then, man. We'll take him.
You know, the teams who would take a chance and do you and your family a favor are the teams like Oklahoma City, the San Antonios, the the Denvers, because they have multiple picks in this draft. Now, the scenario of this is this: LeBron don't want to wait another year to play with Bronny. He wants to play with Bronny this fall coming up. Even if he has to pull the kid out of school, he'll do it himself.
Damn.
LeBron's pissed off because people are clowning on his little boy right now. And if I was a dad and I was a great player in a sport, and my junior, I want him to be like me, and reality is biting him on the ass, but his son just can't cut it.
Hmm?
I would be upset too.
Man, me too.
Now, the latest is LeBron's telling the media, leave my baby alone, leave my son alone, let him play basketball. Gee, LeBron, it wasn't like that for you a couple of years ago when you was sitting there on Twitter saying that my son could beat some of these guys in the NBA right now 2 years ago. Really? So let me get this straight. If the Nuggets draft your son out of courtesy, if the Thunder draft your kid out of courtesy, if
Hmm.
the Heat draft your kid out of courtesy, you're not going. And you're going to be pissed off and you're going to throw a tantrum.
So, so let me get this straight. He'll basically took a crap on Miami and Denver if they take him.
Yeah, and Oklahoma City, yeah.
That's disrespectful. Jeez.
So you're telling us that if your son, let's use Oklahoma City as a perfect example of this. If he's going to a juggernaut right now, even if he's waving a towel, you
Hmm.
wouldn't go there and help put this team over. Because LeBron, I got news for you. You at 40 years old, 41 years old next year, you go to Oklahoma City, they're going to win the NBA championship very easily. It's going to be a cakewalk. And you don't have to do a damn thing, really. This, your presence alone. I remember a couple years ago, I said it up here. I said, Carmelo Anthony, this was 2015. I said, go to Portland right now. You will shine there Lillard and McCollum begged him to come. He blew it off. Fast forward time. 2018, what does Carmelo do? He shows up. What did Carmelo say after he left? Best place he's ever been. And he apologized to Lillard and McCollum that he should have came when they begged him to come. They will win a championship together. Those three. And they will let Carmelo shine in the playoffs, which would have made Carmelo happy. That's what happens, folks, when you miss Haley's comment. LeBron, I'm telling you right now, you better brace yourself because if someone's nice enough to draft your kid, he's going to a good team. And you can help that good team by just showing up. But you want to be the king, which is a damn joke. It's either Cleveland or LA for my son. Yeah, we know the two teams, Cleveland and LA. Cleveland, because Savannah, which is his wife, and I'm not going to knock that woman at all, she won't complain if she's going back to Ohio. She'll be good with it. She didn't like Miami, from what I heard. She didn't like Miami at all. In LA, he's home. He can be babied by Savannah. That's his mom. Of course, he's going to baby her boy. Of course, happens with everybody. You can't make power moves sometimes, LeBron. Let it play its course. And if little Bronny, and I heard the team is a mess, by the way, USC, because the point guard is a projected top 12 pick, so he doesn't give a damn. He's only playing for his draft position. So when you got a situation like that, that team ain't going anywhere. Okay. All right. So, so that's the LeBron James dilemma. He's very upset. His ego's hurt. But people are calling his son a bum. And I'm not laughing at the boy. I'm laughing at LeBron that he's very ticked off about that. So, LeBron, your best bet. If worse comes to worse, let Bronny go play in the G League. I'm dead serious about that. Because the G League will take good care of him. Because he's Bronny James. He's junior. So, shout out to Doug Gottlieb, who I really don't like. But Doug made some great insight on that. I guess it was Friday nights. No, not Friday night. Guess it was Monday night show on Jason Whitlock. That was a good. Uh, that was a good interview, and no one knows about college basketball like he does. Okay. Oh, what else? I killed Haslam. Uh, the scumbag Strauss, by the way, hit a. I saw it this morning. Give him a lot of credit. Hit him behind the half court line. Switched to win the game last night for Cleveland. So, so LeBron, I told that story about his son. Uh, what else? Did Ladanis Haslam, which was a disgrace. I talked a little bit about Sacramento and Minnesota. They'll play Friday night. We'll have that game for you up here, 8 o'clock Eastern. Um, the Celtics keep rolling. Philly got some encouraging news yesterday about Joel Embiid may be back right before the playoffs, but I think that'll be too little, too late.
Hey, Miss,
Yeah, what's up?
if I'm And B, I get out of Philadelphia. It ain't working out.
It ain't working out at all. Knicks won them real bad. Knicks got what they want too. Knicks got all those number one draft picks,
Because ever
and I
since
don't think
Mohan has been there, all he's been is hurt.
hurt and a reputation of all you think he cares about is winning MVPs, not championships.
Damn, no wonder why Butler left.
Butler couldn't stand him, but he hated this guy more, Ben Simmons, because
And yeah, Lowry went there. Man, I don't understand that.
he's from there,
That's true.
and the coach won a championship with him in Toronto,
Yeah,
and he loves him.
just can't make this shit up.
So, so, uh, Chet Holmgren, we'll see Chet again next Friday night against the Heat. It's Oklahoma City gunning for the one seed in the West. Let me see when they play Minnesota. Let me get this up. Pretty sure yeah, we go. The Thunder. See how many times they got left with Minnesota. And let me say something about the Miami Heat. I'm gonna look at the Heat schedule in a second because uh Miami's gonna be in Sacramento. I mean, in Oklahoma next week. That means to me they're on a long road trip.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that, folks, is when they finish that road trip, Miami's going to have just about 5 or 6 road games left. All of them going to be in the East. That happened to them last year, and that helped them down the stretch. I remember one year Portland played 32 of the first 30 something games on the road, and the rest of the year they went on to have the best record, tied for the best record in the West. They went on to go to the finals. Guess that was 1990 because they had all those home games left, and
Yeah, we only got nine road games, and that's it.
they're at Phoenix and LA this weekend. Is the 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 Thunder? Then we'll be there next Friday night against Miami. Then they're at Milwaukee in a couple at the end of the month, and the Pelicans in Phoenix, and then they go to the Knicks. So their schedule in March for Oklahoma City is like that's what I want to see. They got some good teams coming up. Let me see what they play in April. Then I'm gonna do the Miami Heat. There's a reason why I say that about Miami coming up. Oh, they're at Philly. They're at Boston. This is what I'm talking about. They're at Indiana. They got the Kings, the Bucks coming in April, and they finished the year against the Mavericks.
Four,
We're
five,
gonna we're gonna see a lot of Oklahoma City the rest of the NBA year up in this room, folks.
11.
Their
The Heat,
schedule is not easy. That's what you want. You want them to play the best competition in April at Philly, at Boston, at Indiana. The Kings at home again, and the Bucks and the Mavericks. So we're gonna see a lot of them. Let me see the Heat.
the Heat got 11 road games.
Yeah, take a look at the Heat real quick. see for March. There's a reason why I bring that up. They're at Denver at the end of the month. Oh, they're at Denver Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Rematch of the NBA Finals. That must be TNT. That's why it's Thursday night. All right. You said they got 11, right? 10.
Yeah.
Then they go on another road trip on TNT again next Thursday night against the Mavericks at Oklahoma. Wow. This is wow. All right, folks. In the month of April, the Miami Heat will have 3 road games left. Why is that important? Because that means that they're going to play a lot of home games. Pelicans come in, Cleveland, Golden State, a scrimmage against Portland again end of next month. Denver comes in, and you know that's going to be an ESPN game Wednesday night. That's 2 weeks from tonight, by the way. The Nuggets will be in Miami. So the schedule makers did a good job with the Miami Heat and Oklahoma City, folks. If they're going to be the number 1 seed, they're going to earn it. Tell you that right now. They're going to earn the 1 seed, folks, with their schedule. March and April. April. If you think March is a killer for Oklahoma City, April is even more. Wow, what a road trip at Philly, at Boston, at Indiana. Wow. So, me and Kane's up here. Manzano's pulling up.
Hey, Uncle,
What's
are
up?
you talking about basketball or hockey?
Basketball.
To be honest, the East specifically,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. The top 3 teams are not as good as their records make them out to be. Boston is not really as great as people make I'm not saying they're frauds, but I don't know what it is. The record doesn't make the the record that they have. The team is not as good as the record makes them to be. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but I think Boston's a lot better than you think, man. They got 2 megastar. They got a megastar superstar and a guy who's okay.
Not. See, it's funny. Outside of Boston, nobody really consider like outside of Boston specifically. No one really considers Tatum a megastar. Really,
I don't know. He's the front runner for the MVP right now.
no. But does that just because you're the front runner for the MVP doesn't necessarily mean you're a megastar? Maybe I would say a superstar. I have a question. What's the difference between a megastar and a superstar?
When you're a megastar, you get all the commercials. And every time I look up, Jason Tatum is in a commercial.
There's superstars that are in commercials. I thought.
I don't see him. I see all megastars in commercials.
You want to talk about how the standings are going to be playing out uh for our favorite sport, hockey?
How the standings gonna be playing out? I just know this, and I hope Moss is listening. What a week the Bruins gave us in here.
They're tied. They're tied. Them and the Panthers are tied. They have the same amount of points.
And they play next week. They play
Has
next week.
as a hockey fan, Uncle, since you watched the sport a lot longer, when was the last time you can remember two teams maybe not ending in a tie, like for the top two teams, where it wasn't by the end of the season, nobody really knew who was the number one team in the conference, like in the East or the West.
It
That's how
always
close
it,
the finish
it
was.
always works. It always works out that way, though.
There has never been a case where it's unanimous, where a team basically. The Bruins won the President's Cup, which was 140 points, I think.
Yeah, and the Panthers knocked them out. That's the beautiful thing about hockey. It's not like
It,
the NBA. NBA will never let that happen.
I think hockey's a more parodied sport. To be honest, you agree?
Yeah,
It, baseball. That's the good thing about hockey and baseball. Just because you're the number one seed in those sports doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make it out of the first round of the playoffs.
true.
Because I'm going to like I always say, the two World Series teams for the Marlins weren't the number one seed in the what's it called. They didn't have the
The
best
playoffs.
record. They were a wild card.
Yeah, there was always a wild card team. Yeah,
Yeah. So that to me, as a Panthers fan, I don't care about what seed I am, to be honest. Like, because if I'm number one seed, I have a fear that we might get eliminated in the first round, like Boston did. So I would rather be number two or three.
happened to the Panthers 2 years ago. They won the President's Trophy, and they
Yeah,
got bumped by Tampa.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would rather be number. I don't. I wouldn't do the in hockey. Do the top three seeds have automatic, what is it called, home field, home ice throughout the playoffs, or is it just the number one seed?
Just the number one. That's why to a team like Florida, number one is very important to them. The Boston is not
For
because
me,
Boston.
I wouldn't say it's important to me.
No, I'm saying to them it is. They want that President's Trophy because to get the President's Trophy, everything goes through Sunrise.
Yeah. How many games do we have to where, like, do we have game do we have games in hand on Boston? Do we still have a few more games in them, or are we about even on the amount of games we have left?
Let me see, find that out.
I'm pretty sure we're even in the number of games, but I'm not positive. Are you surprised Vancouver is playing this well?
No,
I am, because I thought they were a rebuilding team.
when your draft picks come through, I always say this: when your draft picks come through, it elevates your franchise.
That's what's honestly that's what's happening with Ottawa. Ottawa, like
Yes.
the their draft picks didn't haven't panned out. Besides,
No, no, their draft picks have panned out. The problem with Ottawa is they don't have veterans in there to help them because a lot of veterans don't want to play in Ottawa.
yeah, and the funny thing is, Uncle, there's rumors from Elliot, and the guy who covers hockey on our boy on ESPN who covers hockey. I forgot his name. The hockey analyst who talks about the trade deadline all the time. I forgot his name. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I forgot who's at ESPN now because I really don't watch their coverage. I watch mostly the center ice package. So
Oh
I
no,
watch
Barry
anything that
Melrose. It's our boy Barry. Him and Elliot Friedman are saying that uh the Panthers the Panthers might. What's going to happen is the Panthers are looking to maybe do a switch. a player for player swap. Sam Reinhart for Brady Kachuk.
Ottawa will never do that. And Brady likes where he is. He likes Ottawa a lot 'cause that's his team. Players have
If he
egos
comes
like
to
that.
Florida, he would be under his brother.
Exactly. All right. The Panthers have a game in hand with the Bruins. The Maple Leafs got 2 games in hand with the Bruins.
You
I'll tell
think
you this:
that
if the Rangers get the 1 seed, the Rangers gonna be tough to beat.
which conference do you feel is deeper? That is not like where it's not top heavy.
The West.
You think the East is too top heavy?
Yeah.
I would agree with you, but I would agree with you to a certain extent because I feel I think that for me the West is not as deep as people make them out to be because of the top 3 teams are so far the top 2 or 3 teams are so far ahead of everybody else in terms of points and stuff like that. I would say the East, because how close the standings are, is a lot deeper. If you understand what I'm saying.
I'm looking at the West right now. Uh,
I think Edmonton is ahead by a whole. Whoever is number one, I think they're ahead by like 10 or 15 points or something like that.
the Canucks are 13 points ahead of Edmonton, and they're 4 points ahead of the Jets and the Stars. As we
Number
as
one
we
seed.
yes. The East is very top heavy.
No, but what I'm saying by there's more parity in the in the East because how close the standings are. You don't know who's gonna win the get the number one seed with how close the top 5 teams are close in points is what I'm saying. There's more parity in the East in terms of I understand what you're saying that it's top heavy, but when you look at the points, there's only maybe a 2 to 3 point difference between the top 5 teams. You don't know who's going to be the number one seed by the end of the season.
Yeah, you don't know, but again, it's easier for a team to get out of the East than the West.
So
Facts.
the Western Conference is kind the you feel the East is because there's more bad teams in the East.
Yes, exactly, than the West.
The teams are about even in the West. There's
Yes,
not really bad teams in the West.
exactly.
Salute, man.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Canes? It's which you could never say that. It used to be the other way around. It used to be the East was the deepest conference and the West was top heavy.
You know what it is, Tony? A lot of athletes rather play in warm weather than cold weather.
You ain't lying about that.
That's in every sport.
That's not true. I don't hear
Why do
NFL
you say
players
that?
going. I don't hear NFL players saying, "I want to go play in LA."
Oh no. I'm talking about like not not every sport. I meant to say like bat baseball's like that, so is
No, it's not.
hockey.
No, baseball players don't say, "I just want to go to LA." Baseball players go where the money is.
Hockey doesn't really get paid a ton of money.
They don't care. They want to play where the weather's nice.
Yeah.
Shit. They want to freeze keisters off in cold weather.
Yeah,
Which is funny to me because that sport is a cold weather sport.
it's a cold weather sport, but guys just look at a team like the Kings very attractive.
Yeah, you think
Dallas Stars
Matthews
very
is
attractive.
so far ahead of everybody? You think Matthews wins the Rocket Richard outright, Uncle?
I think he
Or
wins. I think he wins the MVP.
you think
Me,
so?
when I was on Moss's channel, we had that the other day. Who's gonna win the MVP? Everybody picked Matthews. He had a poll. Everybody in the room picked Matthews.
Yeah, and like I said, I think Kachuk wins the but the best overall center. Um, what's that award called? Not the Conn
The,
Smythe.
the Selkie,
The Selkie.
we'll see. Because hockey's like baseball. They don't look at the stars. They look at the production.
No, I thought the Selkie is done by who's better on both sides of the, not just one.
Yeah, both sides. Yeah, but I don't know who's gonna win that award. The reason why I say Matthews is gonna win the MVP because Matthews has a shot to get 80 goals. He got
Do you think
24
our
more
coach
goals.
has a chance to win the Panthers coach? Do you think he has a chance to win the uh
Coach of the year, no, because the coach before won the coach of the year 2 years ago.
oh what's his name? The guy who used to coach in Chicago.
No, it wasn't him. It was the guy and I see his face, but that guy won it. What's up, underrated? What's up, Scam Newton? what's up, Darkness? What's up, Iman? Good morning to you guys.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, I know who you're talking about. He was it was it the guy who was it Boudreaux?
No, Boudreaux wasn't in Florida.
I thought
Dang, I
Bruce
forgot my
Boudreaux.
man's name. I forgot his name. I know his name
He,
starts with an A. He used to be a hockey player.
Anthony.
No, his name ain't. Maybe it's Antoine. Was it Antoine? It wasn't Antoine Vermette, but the guy who did it. I remember
He
his
used to
career.
be a defenseman for the Blackhawks. I know who you're talking about.
Let me see something.
He ended up becoming. He was in a. He ended up becoming the coach in for Chicago for like for a couple of months. Andrew something.
Yeah.
So they don't because Andrew Burnett.
Yep, that's what it was. Good one for you, Tony. That's
Yes.
exactly what it
So
was.
because Burnett won it, they
Coach of
don't
the
want to
year.
give a team who has a coach that won it within the last 3 years to win it again.
Because Florida went to the Stanley Cup last year, so people expected this from the Panthers this year. It's no surprise to anybody.
Speaking about hockey, what about the Canes hockey team, man?
Yeah, you
Congrats.
and Tony talk about that. Give me a second. I'm gonna give me a glass of water.
What do you mean?
And Tony, don't leave.
What do you mean? You don't follow him, Tony?
Not really.
Well, you should.
That was a good game. I saw the highlights actually.
They're pretty good, bro. I mean,
Darkness.
it's Division 3, but it's their first year with hockey and they won.
The the issue with like the Canes, the Carolina Hurricanes.
No one talking about Miami.
What
They got a
Panthers?
No, the Hurricane hockey team.
I didn't know they had a hockey team.
Yeah, they got one.
For me, like, to be honest, colleges in the South, it doesn't make sense to have a hockey program. To be honest, I understand why they're doing it, but it makes
Hey,
no
a win's a
sense
win, man.
because we can't get there's not a lot of hockey development down here in in the South and stuff like that.
I mean, some high schools have hockey teams down here.
Not a There's like maybe a few, but like it's not it it's not what is it called? It's not large enough to justify the major colleges to have a hockey team. Is what I'm saying down here. Hockey is not
Well,
a
well, they can recruit out of state too.
yeah yeah. It's not like baseball or football where we Florida develops the highest percentage of pro football and pro baseball players when you look at the statistics.
Yeah, Florida's they're big on that.
Man, I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, go ahead, Keynes. Talk to him.
Go ahead.
What do you think of Omar Kelly yesterday on Twitter saying that it's time to hold Chris Greer accountable?
It took him this long. He was defending the guy for like the last 3 years, saying Tua was saying Tua was a great pick.
All right, here we go. This is going to make, for all you guys who want to see them win, this is about to make you all sick. To break yourself. This came came right off the press just now, like a minute ago. Tried to tell you guys.
Tyreek might get suspended. This is the Tannehill situation all over again. The difference is Tua has talent around him.
How are you going to pay that talent when he's going to get 55 to 60 million a year?
Yeah, and they already let guys walk out the door because they don't give a damn. Come on, man.
How are you going to keep guys around when he's about to get 55 to 60? That is the word on the street.
Oh, we don't want Howard. Oh, we don't want this guy. Oh, let him walk. Oh, who cares, man?
No, I understand why Howard, because he hasn't been healthy the past few years.
Bro, that's no excuse. Pay the man. Keep him around.
I'm with Keynes. I'm with Keynes on this one. You're about to give this man right here, and I'm not knocking him. You're about to give him 55 to 60 million dollars a year to entertain.
That's idiot. He's not. That's what pisses me off with this team. You're giving a quarterback 50 to 60 million who is not worth that much. But he's not Herbert. He's not Mahomes. He's not Burrow. He's not Allen. Like this is it. This is idiocy at the highest level.
Tried to warn you guys. I tried to warn you guys forever.
No, I believed you.
75% of the Dolphin fan base wants to be entertained. They care more about the quarterback putting up the numbers than they do winning a Super Bowl. And they're going to win out. Stephen Ross, what do you want Stephen Ross to do? He's on the team 15 years. They haven't even won a playoff game. That's not his fault.
It's the fan base not holding the team accountable.
There you go. That's what Omar Kelly said yesterday on Twitter. It's time to hold Chris Greer accountable. He is
and the funny thing is, Omar. It took Omar this long to finally say that, but he was defending Greer so many times on that Tua was the best pick he could have made.
But he loved hold up. Omar, I'm gonna defend him here. When I used to talk to him on 560, 2018, 2017, he was always a Tua lover, Omar Kelly. He fell in love with Tua in that championship game. I'll give Omar is a Tuaneer. He's not one of these guys who jumped all of a sudden. He's always been in Tua's corner. And me and him used to argue about it. Because people knew I felt you know who I fell in love with in that draft. Just
Jordan Love.
like you love Herbert. Well, I tell you guys, so for all these fanboys who talk about, oh, we're gonna get this guy, we're gonna get that guy, those days are over.
This is like is he at the highest level? If this isn't if there's a Greer's done. Like if Tua doesn't pan out and he gives
Um,
them
Tony,
him,
I got news for you. Tua already panned out. I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you
entertaining
why.
it.
Exactly. Stayed healthy all year, puts up the numbers fans want to see.
okay. And wait a minute. Technically, he hasn't panned out fully. He hasn't won a playoff game.
We know that, but he doesn't have to win anymore, Tony.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
Well, this franchise is full of idiots.
As long as their bodies
Well,
aren't in a bunch, they're good.
I I have mixed feelings about it, honestly. Because I was blessed to see them win. Something that 98% of this fan base have never seen.
Facts.
Yeah,
And I don't think they will for a while.
yeah. Anybody under 45 years old hasn't
Seen them
seen the
anyway.
Dolphins win.
Yeah. I think it's sad, but this is the route they're going to go.
It's pathetic.
And when Barry Cunningham comes back, I swear to God, boy, everybody better be in that room.
And they say Barry's not a Dolphins fan, which is
That's what I
hilarious.
hear.
Huh?
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's
Supposedly,
what I hear.
he was a Cowboys fan. Supposedly,
Wow.
not
So,
sure how true it is.
so the Dolphins are going to do like I said they would. They'll give them that. The numbers I'm hearing is anywhere between 55 and 60 a year.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah. And when the guys they let loose do well elsewhere, they're gonna be like, "Oh, we should have kept him. Oh, it was a bad mistake." Well, it's your mistake that you made, ding dongs.
How about a pair with this Tyreek issue? Do you guys think he gets suspended, Uncle?
Oh, I don't know. But why don't you ask me a better question? Will Tyreek be in Miami a year from now?
No, I think he gets traded. To be honest,
I think he will not be back.
yeah, I think I'm saying this. I think the team who trades for him might be the team who just got a new coach.
Iman is real, bro. I try telling you guys. I'm gonna keep saying this in here. In here, you get the truth. You don't get fantasies and bullshit. And what you said earlier, Canes, there'll be no Derrick Henry coming here now that Tua is gonna get that money.
Yeah,
Yeah, instead, we'll be stuck with a goodwill running back. Yep, I got it.
No, that's what the draft is for. You draft one.
Yeah, goodwill running back. Yeah, I got it.
no. See the. I think the running back position to me is the easiest position to adjust in the NFL because all you have to do is run between the tackles.
I
To be
totally
honest,
agree. I totally
so
agree.
Well, O
so
line on the Dolphins though, that's the problem.
I think Dolphins will change that philosophy. It could be this draft because now they know once they pay him, when they're going to do it, they have to build around him. And you start with offensive line.
I don't think
But
Daniels
yeah,
I like that.
But the problem I have with all this is Tua getting this money, bro. He's going to entertain. I want to hear the fanboys who talk about Super Bowl. There'll be no Super Bowl in the future for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, there'll be a
None.
super couch.
You could call it Super Couch. I will call it more
Mediocrity.
enter- entertaining. Yes, mediocrity, entertaining. They'll be on Monday Night Football 3 times.
Here goes Pete.
What's up, Pete? So Tua's going to get paid. I
See,
would say he'll get paid.
I'm gonna say this. Like, I I hope Vader's not here. It's going to be the Dolphins in this in this generation is gonna be like the 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 Marvin Lewis Bengals, where they couldn't get over the hump. They would either get into they would miss the playoffs by a couple games, or when they get in the playoffs they would get blown out and stuff like that. That's how the Dolphins are going to be. Do you agree, Uncle? Or
Yeah, totally. Totally.
hey,
You
Pete?
gonna give this man? You gonna give this man 60 million a year? Yeah.
Yo, what's going
Pete,
on, guys?
No, I'm good, bro. I'm just shaking my head that they're gonna pay this man. I heard anywhere between they're saying anywhere between 55 and 60 a year, bro. So to
Oh
They're
no,
entertain,
paying.
no, no, that's not happening, Mace. Don't. I'm not buying into those reports.
Pete, you can say what you want, bro.
No, I mean,
Enjoy,
I am,
We're talking about
but
Greer, Pete.
Mace,
We're talking about Greer.
I am
Greer's
gonna
an
say
idiot.
what I want because those guys are saying what they want as well.
yeah, but
They're
this
not.
is my platform, and I'm gonna say it again. Been saying it up here all along. Enjoy mediocrity. There'll be no Super Bowl for this franchise for a while.
That's not true. We're close. We're almost there. We just I don't know why people are running with these reports that they're going to pay Tua. They're going. We're being told so much that they're going to pay Tua. Really? Did they have to do that with these other quarterbacks? Did they say for months, "Oh, they're gonna pay Joe Burrow. They're gonna pay." No, no, it just happened. It just came out. Justin Herbert's deal. He got the 5th-year option picked up. A little bit later, boom, not even long, boom, he gets his contract picked up.
Yeah, there was no report. Yeah, I see what Pete is saying. That uh, with Burrow and Herbert, you didn't hear out of those franchises that they were going to sign. They just did it.
They
With
just
Tua,
did
you're
it. It
hearing it.
wasn't. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. I'm glad you understand. I'm not. There's so many reports. You got the Athletic, you got PFF, you got the Underground, you got ESPN. Now everybody has
No,
inside source
ESPN.
with Tua's agent. Now everybody
No,
talks to
no,
Tua's
no, no,
agent.
hold on,
Mind you, Tua did switch agents.
hold on. ESPN don't report on the Dolphins, so that's one outlet that doesn't talk about them.
Well, I'm just saying, like, so now we're gonna run with because they're saying he's gonna look at
Um,
Bucky Brooks. Bucky Brooks on his mock draft 2.0, he literally says, "Oh, the Dolphins are gonna give Tua a big extension this offseason, landing them this offensive tackle in the draft." I'm not buying that. I'm not
Well,
buying that. So you're gonna waste a high draft pick, Mace, right?
yeah.
And pay a quarterback, and you're going to waste a high draft pick on an offensive lineman that's not going to be asked to do his
Hey,
job
have
at
you
a high.
seen? No, hold on. Have you seen how inept this franchise been the last 30 years, bro? Oh, you missed that.
No, they have not been that
Yes,
inept,
they
Mace.
have.
No.
Pete, I'm not having this conversation with you, bro.
We
I'm not.
went from 9 wins to 11.
Who
We're
cares? We
winning,
didn't win a playoff
but we're
game. Who
just
cares?
being, yeah, but
Who cares?
it's because of the limitations of the
Yeah,
quarterback. It's
well,
not the
well, then,
53. I
well,
mean, it's
well,
not the
well,
other 52
well,
that are the problem.
okay, we'll find out in a couple of weeks. And when they do give him this big contract, let's like, and I give you credit, when Prescott got his ass kicked by Jordan Love, I want you back up here to explain it.
Yeah. And I came back and I showed you some
And I
love.
said, I want you to come back here to explain why the Dolphins gave him such a monster deal.
You really buying that? Are you aware
Oh
this
yeah,
guy
go
didn't
ahead.
even show up to the home cancer bike race challenge the other
Why,
day?
why? Why
He
would he
didn't
want
show
to?
up.
Why would he want to?
He's the face of the franchise. The
No, he's
owner's
not the
there.
face of the
The
franchise,
owner, well, he's supposed to be. The
but
owner's
he's
there.
not. Face of the
Tyreek
franchise
Hill
is
probably
number
would
10.
have showed up if it wasn't for his situation with that new lady.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. And that's what I was talking to Pete. Do you think Reek gets suspended? Pete.
He muted. Oh man, I love this.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have a great monologue later tonight when I come back from the bathroom.
Yeah. To to be honest, like I see what you're saying, Uncle. The ineptitude of the franchise
Oh yes.
c- can prove these proves right.
Oh my god.
Can prove these reports correct. But I can see what Pete is coming from to where with these other superstar quarterbacks, the reports never got leaked out that where the the teams were going to give them the money they did. They just did it.
Back up a second. Is Tua a superstar quarterback?
No. I'm not saying I'm talking about the. I'm not saying Tua's at their level. What I'm saying is, with the other quarterbacks in his class or Mahomes, did you ever hear their contract negotiations get leaked? Is what I'm asking.
There's a reason why they talk about it in Miami. You know why? I'm gonna say it again, Manzano.
The
Listen up.
fans.
75%, and this is what I call the fan base, 75% only cares what the quarterback does. They don't care about winning.
Yeah, it's Bubba and the boys from Bama.
It
Yeah, but
does, we know.
when you got fans participating in this 99-mile bike race, you have former Dolphins who were showing up there that are legends. You have current Dolphins. You have Dolphins showing up who might not even come back on the team. And you're telling me the quarterback, the owner's there. Stephen Ross was there, geared up, ready to go. But the quarterback is not there. He doesn't
And
show up in a bike challenge where it can help this guy exercise and stay in shape during the off season.
No, he
Uncle, I have a
doesn't
question.
care.
Did you believe anything Marino said when he said he believes in Tua, or do you think he just said that to so he doesn't get kicked out of the building?
I wouldn't go that far. He just said that to ad lib.
You
I think he said that Dan Marino is gonna do what the owner wants. Remember, Marino's there with the owner. He's not there for Greer. He's not there for McDaniel, and he definitely ain't there for Tua.
That is
Marino's
true.
there. The Marino's there to just be on the owner's side, oversee things, and make sure football is being handled. And you know what? I think Marino is selling Tua. I think for the fact that he sat here and mentioned that you can win a Super Bowl with Tua, buddy, we couldn't even win a Super Bowl with Marino. You're gonna tell me we're gonna win one with Tua now? I'm
Damn,
telling,
Pete.
I'm telling you
Damn.
right now. I'm telling you
Damn.
right now, that was the biggest sale package I've ever seen right now, and
I
I love
agree with
Marino
Pete with
for it.
this one. I agree
I
with
love
Pete.
Marino for it. I got a feeling draft day is gonna come around the corner. Some quarterback is gonna be available that they can't avoid. They're gonna try to go after someone. And Mace, remember that argument me and you had a year ago or 2 years ago about Russell Wilson?
Yes. I
And
remember that.
you were giving me all the comeback victory games he had, and I was telling you he's trash. I don't like him. He's not gonna change Denver. He sucks. Well, let me tell you something, Mace. Russell Wilson in Miami would not have lost that 3-game lead with 5 games remaining for the division title as a Miami Dolphins
I
quarterback.
definitely agree with that. Yes.
And if he's going to be available for league minimum, I don't see how the Dolphins are not going to go out and sniff and use their hound dog to sniff
Pete,
around
keep
that
talking.
Russell Wilson. That's just the way I feel. I feel like they'll turn around and snag Russell Wilson for league minimum and we upgrade the quarterback position. Simple and plain. And then you ship off Tua on draft day. Any team wants him, give me a 6th, give me a 7th, take on that 23 million contract, give some hope to your fan base.
False hope to the fan base. And 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 what people seem to realize, like his fan base overvalues him, thinking he's worth two first round picks. Two. Pete, I was on Twitter and people say the only way we trade Tua is if we get 2 first round picks for him. What smart GM of a rebuilding a GM who gets hired from a successful franchise to rebuild one of these failing teams is going to give up 2 first round picks for Tua? Anybody there? Okay. By myself. I hope these reports are wrong, but I have a feeling you're right, Uncle, that they're going to give him that much money. But I hope they do the contract like the Giants are doing with Daniel Jones, where they have an out within the first 3 years of the contract, where if he's not improving, they can get out of the contract and try to. Pete's backstage, Uncle. Hello? Uncle.
Yeah, I'm right
You
here.
there? Oh, what I was saying earlier before I dropped off, is I hope the Dolphins do something smart. You know how you saw how the contract was set up with Daniel Jones, where they had an out within the first 3 years of the contract. I hope that's what happens with Tua, where if he doesn't, if he doesn't, if he doesn't improve or anything like that, uh, they can get they're able to move on from him within the first 2 or 3 years of, like, there's an out within the first 4 years of the contract, depending on how long the contract is.
The only problem with that is that to his father, his parents got a big say about how that contract's going to work.
Oh, you heard what your new defensive coordinator said, Mace?
No, I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
Your new defensive coordinator over there in Green Bay, that guy Haley, he said he
Yeah.
wants to hire players that play like their hair is on fire. How you feel about that?
First of all, I'm gonna say it again for the record. I'm not a Packers fan. I'm a Jordan Love guy. So the
You
only
know I'm
time I
messing with
look at
you with that one.
I know. That's why I'm smiling over here. The only time I care about is when he's on the field. When he's not on the field, I don't care. But I will say this: they are so desperate to beat the 49ers. It's killing them.
when
And
when I when I heard that defensive coordinator say that he's looking for players that play on defense like their hair is on fire, for some weird reason I said, "Uh-oh, Van Ginkel's gonna be a Packer."
I don't know. It's the funny thing because I haven't been uh, deep into the Dolphins in a minute. Because everything I hear, you
Gave
and
up.
Barry Green, when Barry speaks, I listen. He's speaking for guys like me and you.
Barry Jackson,
Yeah, no, the other Barry.
Barry Cunningham.
Cunningham. Yeah, I'm a big Barry
Shut up.
Cunningham guy.
I like that guy
And
too.
and
You saw
every
how Reason tried to do Barry?
what do you say? I'm curious. I didn't hear this.
I mean, on Twitter, he put him like he looked him like he put his face to look like a rat. They did some little nasty gatekeeping stuff to him, but that's it. I thought you would have known.
Now I don't get into this Dolphin
It's
social
idiocy,
media
Pete.
stuff
Let's be
really.
honest.
You know, but I know he hates the fanboys. That's one of the reasons why
People
he's
can't
not
stand him.
the way he did, and he, I think, classlessly went at Dudley Doodle. And I think that was wrong. I
They're
think Doug.
defending. I think that's
That was what's kind of like started it. It was Reason and Dudley Do Wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like it felt like to me, in my opinion, because Dudley is such a nice guy, dude. Like I
Yeah,
felt like Reason was the one that got into Dudley's head to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
that's just the way I feel. Reason
No,
was
no, no,
probably
no. That's
bothered
not
by
good point,
Barry.
man.
Reason was bothered by Barry watching
Because
his
Barry was
numbers.
telling the truth.
Yeah, I even clipped it. Reason went on one of his shows, right, talking about Barry, talking about, oh, I was talking to DDW privately on the phone, and we were talking about your numbers. Like him and Dudley Do Wrong were on the phone talking to each other, talking about Barry Cunningham's viewership numbers. Oh, look how many views he's getting. He's getting more than us. What the hell is going on? It's like they sounded concerned and they were hating on Barry. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the reason why they were hating on Barry because you've been in the room, Pete. In that room, Pete, how many people think like me, you, and Tony do about the quarterback? Be honest.
the majority of the people.
Hell yes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and Pete, did you hear what I said earlier before you jumped on that I feel that the Dolphins might do the same style contract what you saw with the Giants and DJ where they can have an out within the first few years of the contract where if it's not successful like they wanted to, they can move on and draft another quarterback or something like that, or trade for another quarterback.
When you're in that situation, right, Anthony? Think about
Yeah,
this. You're an owner. Now you're over here worried about giving this type of contract because what? You don't trust that quarterback? Is that what the case is?
yeah,
Talking. There you go, Tony. I'm talking to you.
So
yeah.
now you got to worry about doing this type of contract. You have to have an out this year, an out that year, and you got to build it this way because what is it showing, Anthony? Doing
You
that
have
and
no
having
faith in the
that
quarterback.
exactly. So why even waste time with it? The Giants did it with Daniel Jones. Now hear me out when I say this, Anthony. If they're trying to compare the contract to Daniel Jones, why not go out? Giants draft a quarterback now at what, 6 or 7, wherever they pick. Daniel Jones will be a draft day trade quarterback. Instead of paying Tua, give me Daniel Jones. He has that contract already. You'll have him for 1 year, who has way more abilities than Tua. And if
Yeah, and I
McDaniel's a
think his
quarterback
skill set
whisperer,
fits way
why
better.
can't this is what I don't get, right? You hear a lot of fans, oh, this quarterback sucks, that quarterback sucks. Every quarterback sucks to them if his name is not Tua, right? But yet McDaniel just made one of the worst quarterbacks look relevant with his style of offense. Who to say that McDaniel's not a quarterback whisperer and can turn out Justin Fields or a Daniel Jones?
I was watching someone break down like uh, uh this is a person who is a former coach that has a channel on YouTube, and he's not a fan of any football team. Like he just breaks down film, and he says the issue with the Dolphins offense it's is that it caters to the quarterback, and if the that one read is not there, the quarterback panics and stuff like that. Like he was breaking down the all 22s this year, and he knows with our quarterback that if Tyreek was double covered or triple covered, because the offense is designed to where the the first routes on the route tree are to Tyreek and he's not open, Tua panics and makes a stupid mistake like throwing an interception and stuff like that.
My advice to you, Manzano, get ready for the Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh ride, bro.
Yeah,
I already am. We're doing the press conference. Remember?
That's right.
you're converting to a
When am I getting
Charger.
our jersey, Uncle?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Hmm.
You're converting to the Chargers, Anthony.
No, I'm not I'm converting to Justin Herbert. I'm not converting to the. I'm not becoming a Chargers fan. That's what these fans feel. These idiot fans fail to realize. I'm not changing to a Chargers fan. I'm cheering for Herbert,
I'm gonna say it, Tony. You're gonna get real entertainment with Justin Herbert.
not false hope entertainment. Well,
Oh,
this is an honest question. And was Dak would Dak's skill set fit good in this type of offense that McDaniel tries to run?
Hell
And it
yeah.
would it be more open, Uncle?
With
You think?
with with the cheetah and the penguin, yeah, Dak would look like a star in Miami.
Do you
I
think
got a
it's because he
question for
doesn't
you.
have a ton of receiver? Like besides CD Lamb, he doesn't really have a good receiving core. That's why the Cowboys always like get eliminated in the playoffs.
You notice how that tight end that he has, Jake
Ferguson.
Ferguson, I think it was. Yeah, Ferguson.
Yeah. See what happened to Pete. Pete probably got another phone call. Yeah, he got another phone call. What's up, 305? 305 in the building. 305. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to show you something. Brace yourself.
You're gonna cause him to have an apoplexy. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're
I disagree. I disagree with Pete. This guy's gonna get 55, 60 million, bro. Because he fits everything the Dolphins want in a player and a quarterback.
no
And the
character
reason,
issues.
yeah, and the
That's
reason why
that's.
he wasn't at
Do
the
you think
Viacom,
that's a question? Do you think after the Dan Marino era, and Dan being like the egomaniac that he was, they didn't want to deal with that again?
Tua got a bigger ego than you think, bro. This is for you, 305. Miss 305, never listen to Pete. Oh, it's right here. There you go, 305. Tua, not my quarterback. Well, get ready. There you go, Mr. 305. Let me ask you something, Tony, honestly. The Dolphin fan who wants to see a Super Bowl, you give him what the word is they're going to give him. You're not going to see a Super Bowl. How would that fan feel, in your opinion?
Wait, are guys like me, you, Pete,
Yeah,
Barry,
and the fans
TD?
who want to see them win a Super Bowl, They give him this money, he's going to only entertain. How would the fans who want to see a Super Bowl feel when there's
I
no
think they
Super
would
Bowl?
turn on the team.
And I think the worst thing, they're going to give him the extension for 305 soon. The worst thing about that is, and I always say this, it's sports and life in corporate America. Image matters more than anything else.
What was
And
that?
and
What
I,
was that?
I
Because I
and I
got a
said
phone
this
call.
earlier.
I had
I'm
to
not sure if
answer.
you.
My bad.
Yeah, yeah, no. And I said this earlier, Pete, before you had to jump off. I I think what happened is after the whole egomaniac that uh that Dan Marino was, they don't want to deal with like a big personality type quarterback anymore in Miami. They want a guy they can control, basically a
But they're
lackey.
gonna do that to the. But that doesn't pertain to the receiver position.
Yeah,
And they love Dan Marino, by the way, Manzano. They had no problems with Dan in South Florida. Dan
Look
is as
what we're
good
dealing
as
with
you
the
can get.
cheetah at wide receiver, Anthony. Greer is just desperate right now at this point.
he wants
I
to keep
don't
his
think it's
job.
Greer at all. I think it's Stephen Ross.
Well, Greer is desperate, and he's going to Stephen Ross with all these ideas, a la Jalen Ramsey, Bradley Chubb, Tyreek Hill, and he's selling it to Stephen Ross. So Chris Greer is just a really good salesman who can sell all these tactics to Stephen Ross to make the owner feel like he can win with those guys. But look at Tyreek Hill, Anthony. He's not the best face of the franchise type guy. He just broke a lady's leg
Yeah.
yesterday, they said, right? Or whatever the case is the other day when he
Yeah,
got a
they
report.
were playing football and stuff like that. Apparently,
And I don't know the whole story behind that, but at the end of the day, like that's what's coming out
All right, bye.
on the receiver. We're not getting that on the
All
quarterback,
right.
but at the end of the day,
yeah, no, 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 no.
it's
Well,
not that
what I'm
they still
saying
got
is,
they get players. They still get players like that.
yeah, and I said this on other thing on not on Twitter, but I went on other things and I said that I feel that Greer signing this kid to this contract to cover up for the bad contracts he signed, like he traded for or signed and stuff like that. Like it's not to save money on the cap; it's to cover up his mistakes, which is a
Mm,
bad
I'll put the top lock
which is a
on.
bad way to run a
The
front
top lock.
office. Do you agree, Uncle?
All right.
mm.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. I think he's on the phone, Anthony. Here's the thing. You
All
really
right.
believe they're gonna extend him because of what you just said to save face? How
Yeah,
is that going to
no,
help him
for
if he
Greer to
doesn't
save
win next?
face
Yeah, for
to
1 year. For 1 year, let's just say he pays them right now. Next year they go 6-11, 6-12, or whatever. He's gone.
UPS, FedEx, DHL.
You can't pay Tua in this
Yeah, the
situation.
post
It's
office.
still a must wait and see. I don't get why the fan base thinks. Did you not hear Drew Rosenhaus yesterday
They
on the
always
other
there
night?
every day until like 3 o'clock.
oh yeah, I heard that.
Exactly. You already have Tua under contract. You have to deal with Christian Wilkins. You have to deal with other players that could be potentially leaving right now.
Right.
Not be snatching and not be paying guys early because that's what
You
you have.
can
That's your
franchise
quarterback.
tag him, but the franchise tag is gonna be more.
I ain't say a word.
Yeah, but Anthony, didn't the Saints didn't the what you call it do that with Drew Brees? Didn't they do that with Steve Young as well? The 49ers? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
These guys get
they
the
did it
franchise.
with
They get the non-exclusive where they could have signed with another team. That was the issue.
All right, bye.
So
yeah.
Tua could easily
Yeah.
get that contract where instead of getting 50 million for a franchise
Nothing.
tag, they're only paying him 35 million for that lesser transition, non-exclusive, whatever they call it tag.
Yeah, this is what like
No.
that's what scares me, Pete. Though,
No.
if they do
No.
this contract
No.
and Greer is desperate because he wants to cover up
No.
for some of his use this contract to use good money to
All
like
right, bye.
to cover up
No.
bad
Well,
contracts that he signed with guys who are injured, who can't stay healthy, like a Connor Williams
no, I'll be okay.
or a Teron Armstead.
I'll be okay. All right, bye.
What do you think about maybe Trevor Lawrence becoming a Dolphin next?
Yeah, I don't think that's happened. I don't think Sunshine is leaving Jacksonville.
No?
Nope, I don't think so. The only team he would leave Jacksonville for is his hometown team in Atlanta, because he's from that area. He went to school around the Atlanta area.
Mm.
It's like Justin Fields. I think they would want to be they would want to rebuild their hometown team.
Justin Fields might go to the Raiders.
Justin Fields may not go nowhere at all.
You don't
think
think
he's
he gets
leaving
traded?
Chicago?
It's up to him. This is why I'm going to talk about him tomorrow when I come back up here. Why he controls the entire draft.
Who does?
Yeah, because honestly, I don't think.
The Bears control the entire draft.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been saying this. I don't think the Bears draft a quarterback. If they do, it's Drake May, but I think they're going to go receiver. I think they're going to draft Marvin.
The week of the Super Bowl, the entire organization spent 6 days with Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is going to be in Chicago next week to meet with them again.
And he's meeting with 7 teams, though, Mace. The Vikings, the Patriots. He's meeting with like 7 teams. The Falcons. It's not only the Bears.
But we will see what happens.
Yeah,
that's
to be honest,
I always do. Let's see it happen.
Yeah, but it's
a sale tactic. I think it's a sale tactic to sell that number 1 pick, Mace. Justin Fields is safe in Chicago. They're trying to trade back maybe to number 4 or 3. One of those teams.
Marvin Harrison.
Yes, they're not going to lose the potential best player in the draft, and they add picks, and then a quarterback needy team trades up, gets their guy that they want. And that's how you do it.
And to be honest, if I'm a team, I don't want to draft Caleb Williams at number 1 because of the character red flags with this kid. Him demanding part ownership of a team.
Well, you missed what I said earlier to start this show. His quote was, "If Chicago drafts me number 1, I'm happy. But if they trade the pick and I'm picked by another team, I'm happy."
Wow, he changed his tune quickly when he realized that other tactic didn't work.
Hey, Mace, let me ask you something. Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry with this roster, or Tua and Raheem Mostert with this roster? What to you make? You have to pick one. I know they both sound ugly, but if you had to pick one, Ryan Tannehill.
Tua and Mostert.
Wow.
Tannehill sucks. Period. If he was so good, they wouldn't put Will Levis over him.
But here's the thing: Will Levis and Derrick Henry, or Tua and Mostert?
I'll take
Will Levis and Henry.
I'll take neither one. I'll take
because Will Levis hasn't proven anything just yet.
I'll take what I have in Green Bay right now. And when that thumbnail is made, a guy sent me a thumbnail which I will put up Saturday morning, because I won't be on to Saturday night because my nephew's coming over with his brand new wife. But I will take what Love has in Green Bay. I don't even think about to be honest, I'll come out and say it right now. I don't even think about Miami, man. Only reason why I spoke about Miami today because they were in the news. But
damn, Mace, you don't even think about Miami like that?
I'm like Barry Cunningham. I can't deal with the fanboys, bro.
Yeah, it's not about the fan. It's about you. It's about how you think about the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here thinking
I know what,
like,
hey,
like,
bro. I know,
like,
hey, bro. I know what I think about the team. I say it all the time.
what do you think? You think we're gonna move on and do something big this upcoming season?
Yeah, you are. In a couple of weeks, when they give Tua all that money, even Mike McDaniel said Tua's going to get paid.
No, Mike
Said that
McDaniel
yesterday.
said he's optimistic. He's
He's
optimistic.
going to get paid, bro. I hate to tell you this.
You know, he's optimistic, just like the fans. And you know what optimistic means?
Oh,
Hopeful.
hold up,
They're
hold up.
hopeful. They're hopeful this happens.
No, no, hold up. There's a lot of fans who don't think that way. You're talking about the 75%.
Yeah, 75% of other fan bases want Dolphins to pay to him.
Oh, Uncle, I have some sad news. I'm not sure if Mr. Miami already gave you this. As a classic wrestling fan, Virgil passed away at 61.
He was very
That's
sick.
young.
So 305 just got the news. Virgil just passed away. He had lung and kidney problems, they said.
Oh, okay.
Damn, man.
He
God
was
bless
already
that.
sick, you think?
Yeah, he's been sick for a while. Yeah. I read that a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay. No, I just got like a report going across my phone that mentioned that Virgil just passed away. I wasn't sure if you already knew it and stuff
No,
like
I
that.
didn't know.
What player you think, Mace, that we can shock the on NFL draft day and trade them away to select some picks?
Maybe
What
Tyreek.
player? What player can get picks from Miami? Tyreek is one. Javon Holland's another.
Nice. Well,
How about Waddle?
Not really. Not because he sucks. Waddle's damn good. But as Pete says all the time, he only looks for Tyreek. He don't look for nobody else.
So you think if we trade Tyreek, it forces Tua to look for other players?
I have nobody. You have no other choice. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think a year from now, as we are talking, it's going to be a lot of turbulence in Miami. A lot.
oh, I'm
A
here
lot.
for all that.
It'll
I
be a
want to
lot
hear
of
it all.
turbulence in Miami.
It's gonna suck
Especially,
if we really have to go through Tua one more year, bro. Wow.
especially if they give Tua what everyone's spreading around, they're going to pay him.
That's
Mace,
idiocy. If you he's not Herbert Mahomes. He's not worth that much money. He is not Herbert Mahomes, Burrow, or Allen.
We're going to find out in a couple of weeks. I'm talking about maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now. We're all going to find out.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's idiocy at the highest level if you're giving this kid that much money because you're desperate not to get fired.
I
I'm gonna
don't
say
think
this
that's the
right now.
case. I'll let Pete go there. I'm going to tell you why the reason why they're going to pay him.
No, respond because I was gonna say about Christian Wilkins. So go ahead, Mace.
All right, let me do tour because again, Tony, 75% of the fans. I used to always ask this question. Me and Pete talked about this 3 years ago. Who do they care about more? The quarterback performing at a high level or winning? And the
They care
attitude
more
of,
about stats.
yeah, the quarterback playing at a high level. Real talk.
So we're gonna have a Kirk Cousins type quarterback where he doesn't win any playoff games.
If
Yes.
Kirk Cousins come to Miami, I'm getting the Go Grills.
If he does go to Miami, then we're gonna have a new conversation up here.
Yeah,
But if
because
they
you
You
got to
go
like
to,
you
remember
like Kirk, Uncle?
yeah, I like Cousins. Yeah,
Why is
for
it
a
that
two,
people hate Kirk so much?
doesn't do anything for you in the clutch.
he always puts up more than 7 points in the playoffs, though.
He does, except for that game in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, that San Francisco game was horrendous.
Game
I
was
mean,
bad.
Peyton
And the
Manning even
Cowboys
had a
game.
bad
Remember the
game.
Cowboys game? He only scored
Yep,
like 3 points or something like that.
yep. But to finish with Tua, and I do agree with Pete about Wilkins. He's gonna talk about Wilkins in a second. The problem is again in Miami, the quarterback matters more than anything else. Well, a lot of their fans.
I
That's the
gotta be
problem.
honest. My thing is right now, I think the organization is doing what Drew Rosenhaus said. I think they're trying to figure out a long term deal right now with Christian Wilkins. It's more important right now because he has no time left. So right now they're focusing on what they can do
And
with
Drew
Christian Wilkins.
Rosenhaus has feelers in that organization. Like, if Drew Rosenhaus is saying this, I trust
Yeah,
Drew because he basically he controls the Dolphins.
he literally
Tony,
said the Christian Wilkins is more important because you still have Tua under contract next year under the 5th year up deal. So right
but
now they're
Tony,
focusing on Christian Wilkins, which is facts. And I wouldn't be shocked because Drew Rosenhaus also represents Andrew Van Ginkel and I believe Raekwon Davis. So I believe, Greer's busy with trying to bring some of those guys back on good deals, but he's gonna have to get Christian Wilkins back on a max deal. Once that happens, that's
there's
gonna
only
open
one.
up salary and we're gonna be pretty good where we don't even have to sit and pay
Um,
to it. We're gonna sit
there's only
comfortably.
one problem I have with all this. Drew doesn't represent uh Tour. David
No,
Marinana does athletes first, and he's gonna want every penny he can get for him.
yeah, no, I was talking about Drew Rosenhaus and Kristen Wilkins, Andrew Van Ginkel, Raekwon Davis,
No, I'm answering.
Duke
I'm answering
Riley.
Manziel.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh no, no, and that's what scares me because isn't actually doesn't
Mace,
Marinero
you got
represent
somebody
A Rod?
backstage. Somebody called T-Man, I think.
Huh,
Just
Uncle?
saw.
Yeah,
Isn't
what's up, bro? Are you here? All right, stay right there. Stay right there. Yeah, yeah. I've been waiting to talk to this guy for a while. It's my
Who?
man, LT man in the building. I'm gonna talk a little business here. What's up, family? How you
Chillaxing,
doing?
man.
Yeah, I've
I'm
been waiting
great,
to talk
bro.
to you, man. Yeah, my nephew. My
Wait a minute.
nephew.
Wait. I don't owe you money, right?
No, we're good, fam. My nephew. I sent him your website logo. He's back from his wedding because he just got married 2 weeks ago. And what we're gonna start doing in here is we're gonna let you do what you want. And I promise you, every night I will read your ad. I'm gonna remember your ad. I'm gonna read it with your logo up here at least 10 times a night. Is that good, sir?
Mace, whatever you do for us, we always appreciate it since the beginning. I mean, since we've been talking to you, what, since COVID, since we're all
Yeah,
locked down.
3 years now. Yeah.
Uh, and I always told you, anything you ever need from us, it's totally on us.
Yeah, I know, I know. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start doing. I'm dead serious.
And
I'm,
I ain't
I'm
trying to put
gonna,
you out there, man, but you still haven't hit us up. And I told you,
oh yeah,
whatever you
I'm about to
know.
because there's some things I've been looking at your website, and there's some things that you have that I'm about to need.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna hit you up.
And remember
And
one too, we do have chemists and stuff, and we do formulate for people with special conditions also. So always remember that.
yeah, definitely. And the one thing I want to tell you is when I start getting your products, I'm gonna start showing your products up here on the platform for people to see and tell them how well it works for me and
Well, you
how
know
well
what?
it
Hit me up
works for them.
on the personal side, and we'll send you a package of a care package of the majority of everything we got and what sells. And yeah, absolutely. And then whatever you need, let me know so I can put it in the package for you also.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely,
I
absolutely, man. I
appreciate
mean,
that.
you always ran our ad. You always talked about our business here, Hemp for
Yeah,
Fitness, and thanks to you, we had a couple clients, and like I said, we're still
I
waiting for you to.
appreciate that. I'm
Ab-
glad to help you.
Absolutely, and like I said, anything you ever need from us, from anything from medical up to recreation, you just let us know.
No doubt. Because right now I'm struggling a little bit with the weight. a little bit.
Okay.
So I was looking at your site, and I said we're gonna make this shit boom. And
Yeah, it's there, and like I said, we're not out here
oh, I know you're not.
to become rich or anything like that. We got into the business to help out people. The person that helped my daughter out, and you know, whatever we can do. It's all natural. If everybody knows about CBD, if not, check us out. It's hempforfitness.com. If you guys are interested, check it out. Mention Mace if you guys decide to order, and we'll throw in a free gift in there. Matter of fact, this year we're going to throw two free gifts in there for you guys.
There you go.
Absolutely.
And
Just, you got to mention Mace though. You don't mention Mace, you don't get
you don't
10%
get
off.
the free gift.
Two
That's
free
right.
gifts.
You gotta put Mace Tiger in the box. That's
You
exactly.
got to. As soon as we see that, we already know it's his clients, and we want to take care of him and take care of all his clients out there also. Sorry, I
Well,
look all sluggish. It's my day
no,
off, and
it's early, bro.
I'm about to go in and go get my monthly massage. So I
Hey,
take advantage of my days off, bro.
hey, I appreciate you pulling up, man. I've been waiting to
Oh,
talk to you about
absolutely.
this for a while.
Yeah,
You know,
you
but
know
we
what?
got shit getting
Matter of
underway.
fact, you're gonna be on for a while, right, Mace?
No, not that longer.
Not that long ago.
I'll
Well,
be
when I
back
see you
tonight, though. I'll be back tonight, though. I'll be
yeah,
back tonight.
if not, yeah, if not, if I don't see you tonight, like I said, you got the number. Hit us up.
Yeah,
Uh, um, um, everything's all private, and I'll hit you on the personal side, and then we can talk like that too. And then if you want, we can switch numbers on the personal side also.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate you, man. Real talk.
Absolutely. To all the Mace fans out
You too,
there and
man.
everybody that checks in, much love. Thanks for being out there. Thanks for taking care of my boy Mace out there. Take
I
care, everybody.
appreciate you, family. Have a great day.
Love
Tell your
from
wife I said
Chicago,
hello.
man. It's freezing. Yesterday we were in shorts, and today it's like 32 damn degrees, man. So
Hell, okay. What
stay
you had
healthy,
yesterday in
everybody.
the 60s?
Pardon me?
What you had yesterday in the 50s or 60s yesterday?
Dog, we were in the mid 70s, man.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we were in the mid 70s, and then a thunderstorm came through, tornado warnings and all that, and just like that, it passed by, dropped some rain, little kind of flurries, but the earth was still warm over here, and it just didn't stick around. You know, I mean, if you can
Yeah.
see out here, the sun is
Yeah, I
shining,
see it. I see it. Yeah,
but it's
Chicago's like
cold.
that.
It's cold though. It's a beautiful day, but it's cold.
I feel
Um,
you.
yeah, Mace. Like I said, let me get in here and get this massage. Don't want to mess that thing up. And you guys take care. Always a
You too,
pleasure
man.
talking
You
to
have a great day, family. Tell your wife I
you.
said
And
hello. Appreciate
absolutely,
you.
Mace. Thank you for being there for us, man.
No problem, bro. LT,
Take care,
man,
everybody.
everybody. Hempforfitness.com. Hempforfitness.com for all your CBD needs. You got knee problems. You got dialysis. You just came from chemotherapy. Go to hempforfitness.com for all your CBD needs. And
Absolutely. And don't forget to use discount code T-Tube, the
there you
number
go.
10. Save yourself at least 10% off and mention Mace, and we'll throw two free gifts in there for you to try out what we got in there. And
There
everything's
you
on that,
go.
guys. Take care, everyone. Much love from Chicago. Stay safe, man.
You too from the BX, man. Be good.
Take care.
Take care, man. Great to have him up here. Great to do his product, which is awesome. I cannot wait to start showing you guys what that product does for you. Manzano's gone. Pete had to go. Oh, I needed a minute. Talk to my one of my sponsors, fellas. You gotta scram out like that, man. But that's okay. All right, let me get out of here. I appreciate all you guys in here this morning. I killed the Negroes who went at Cam Newton. But then again, Cam Newton brought down himself because Cam Newton like to throw in brothers and sisters' faces who are struggling every day. Then pull up then. Then pull up then, Canes. And I got on Cam Newton about that. But I also got on the haters who jumped him. Okay, Canes, I'm gonna let you pull up again, but you're gonna go, okay. And Cam Newton again, bringing it on himself. Oh, you had an appointment. Well, good luck with your appointment, family. Hope everything goes well. And Cam Newton, again, agitating things, throwing in people's faces. He's better than them. He's richer than them. And you have what you have. And Cam Newton brings things on himself. And you know, Cam Newton just brings things to himself, bro. And that's why what happened to Cam Newton happened to him. Because you understand, you're dealing with a group of people. Everybody at that event will never see $170 million. That's Cam Newton's net worth. They're never going to see that money. Okay? And Cam Newton should know better. Do what the NBA does. They put their players in the suburbs. You don't see NBA players in the inner city, really. They're in suburbia. What's up, Darkness? Long time no hear, bro.
Yeah, likewise, likewise. Peace to you and your family, man. Damn, I see that camp there. I'm like, wow. All I can say,
What?
wow.
Yeah, when I saw that, I said, this happened to him again. He's always
Yeah,
telling,
it's not the first time.
no, because he's always telling people he's better than them. And he shouldn't be doing that craziness. I mean, there is a reason why you are an NFL star quarterback. Now, the problem I have with all of this is, you know how black people are. There's a lot of black folks in this world, forget America, in this world, who think that the white man's ice is colder. Okay. And when the kid told him that Tom Brady's better than him, of course Cam Newton's gonna snap, folks. But I'll say it again, and I want Grinder to answer this. Don't you feel, Grinder, that a lot of black American folks are so jealous of one another?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's been going on even long before we came to existence.
Cam Newton should realize that. I mean, he should have known better.
But I say this though, he do give it back to community and stuff, and I salute him for that. But I that's why I feel that right now he shouldn't do that no more. Nah, forget all that. Because every time you get in jump and you, like you said, you got jealous people, and you know he's a competitor. A lot of people don't understand he played football. You like, well, so he still got that competitive spirit in him, and so like I said, all black folks ain't good folks, man. They not. Gotta let them go. Gotta let them go.
I agree with that. I agree. You ain't getting no argument from me.
Not. You can't say I'm like the miss. Say you cannot say everybody. Say yeah, you right. You can't. Because there had to be some time you gotta let these people go because they trying to mess it. They trying to mess up your bag. I'll talk to Can. They just trying to mess up your bag. Gotta let them be what they want to be.
I agree.
These kids right now is disrespectful, and the parents is not shown in the right way. It's sad. You got the parent become a child, and the child becomes a parent. So, nah, out of camp, nope, I ain't doing no more. They get salty, they get salty. No, I'm not doing it no more. I'm getting jumped. I'm trying to do the right thing. But it doesn't happen in white in white camps of any sport.
That's what I said today. I said, now, if that was Peyton Manning's camp,
Mm-mm.
Peyton and Eli's camp, or something like that happened, hell no. Those Negroes would be very respectful.
Yes, sir. Yes, Peyton. Wait, how you want me to throw the ball?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I bring I bring what you want. I bring something to drink for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But these dumb broads making them pies and cakes. Yep.
Yeah, I make pies and cakes. Could I get on your pocket? Hey, I make the best pie.
It's true.
I make the best pie in the world. Listen, I know your stats and everything. Yeah, yeah.
And it's crazy, right?
It's
That's
crazy,
why.
but it's not funny, man. But you made a good point about the NBA. I mean, throughout the years, me and you in the same age group, but go more on your point. How many? I mean, how many? Can you tell me how many? Nah, I'm not gonna ask you. I'll ask people. How many NBA players that you've seen that go more on your point that been in our communities, and even if they be in
Zero.
our communities, they pass through.
Mm-hmm.
They don't stay. They don't stay.
Yeah, matter of fact, some of them are scared.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't know someone can come out of the woodworks and jump them. No, I don't blame them for thinking that way in reality.
Yeah.
You
Because
know,
they see them, man, that they're like, oh yeah, I can get some money. That's what I'm saying. So they pass through. Like I remember in Brooklyn, I seen it was a basketball. He wasn't a star. You remember Fats Lever?
yep.
He just passed through. I never forget in Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, New York, back in '85. And they said, "Hey, what's up, Fat Lever? Hey, what up about that?" And all of a sudden, like by a good turn left, the guy in the car, chew. They said, "Why ain't that? Well, you see, you guys after him. We want to shake his hand. Man, ain't gonna shake nobody's hand and 12 of them, come at them they had their hands on that. No. He did the right thing. And people said, you wrong. He's wrong. How he wrong? And I see he looked just like us. I peeled out too. Never forget, back in '85. Like, dang. Cause I was like about a few feet away. I said, yeah, I was gonna see I get an autograph and be gone. I said, you messed up.
305. 305 is saluting you in the chat, bro.
Oh, salute to you. Thank you.
Yeah. It's true, man. I mean, you're right. A lot of these
I mean,
NBA players, now that they heard this happen, I mean, football players, now they heard this happen, they're going to do nothing no more.
and even like they want to do so, they better come to them, or they could come to the suburbs. Oh, I forgot. They're not gonna let them come to the suburbs.
Your business partner is saying what's up to you in the chat.
Yeah, great. Yeah, man, with my money. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, now the NBA, like you said, like the NBA and other sports, they gonna look at this and they had like players that looks like us. Oh no, they gonna put them in the contract. You cannot go to these neighborhoods.
It's true. I mean, it always happens that way. Something stupid happens and it ruins it for everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people said, "What about the whites? What about no?" I'm saying that Yeah, I said happy. Yeah, it happened. But you notice that you hear later on, and they get it straightened out. But it's like our people, some of us, we just don't. I ain't gonna say we just don't get it. We don't want to get it. I said we just don't get it, or we don't get it. But I changed that. We do get it. We don't want to change, bro. We don't want to change.
Yeah, I mean, you got New York right now where the NBA team is on fire,
Yeah.
and yet you don't get the same feel like in the past.
No.
I'm reading it 305. So it's like you said, like we both are saying what happened to Cam Newton was a disgrace. It was. It really was. I mean, it was just terrible. You
Yeah, I
proud of
know.
your Knicks right now?
I see it, man. You know how I feel about the coach and the other one. I don't
Yo,
want to
yo,
say.
go ahead. But Grandin, do me a favor, just talk. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, yeah. Welcome to Mixed Tag Experience. It's number one grind. I'm holding it down for a minute, for just hoping a minute or two for the brother. Yeah, I see the Knicks playing, and I still don't like the coach and the other guy. Y'all know what I'm saying. Shoot the left hand. I wish. I mean, they playing well. They playing well. They score on the ball. Salute to you, brother Kane. Brother Kane, check your email. All right, check your email. And they playing well. They got me. I'm looking some on YouTube. I was looking check out some of the Knicks on point. It's like, yeah, they doing real good at they play good. Okay, and anytime, anytime, and so hope they keep it going. Hope they keep it going. Okay, and so I just hope that they keep that chemistry going. I believe they should make another trade, because I still think that the bench should should straighten up, should be more. What's the word I'm gonna say? The bench should be. See, I can't say it because the coach he goes 6 or 7 deep, so I can't even say that. But they playing good. They playing real good. They beating some good teams too. Bronson and the rest of them, they doing good. Robinson, they said that we heard a few months ago that he had a season in the injury with ankle, but they said he little by little he's coming back. And I would say this: I would not push him back that fast. I have more years, so if the Knicks could be, I gotta ask Brother Mace when he get back what seed they're in right now. If they can be belong with the 6 or to the 1 seed, they be in good shape. Even they can move up more. They can. So shout out to the Jets. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I can't. I ain't saying nothing. Just in turmoil. You know, the coaches, staff, and defense is no problem. But it's the offense. Now somebody is another guard that Green Bay let go, and there's some saying that he might come to the Jets. So we see basically more of a Green Bay East, and I don't like that. So Knicks are at 4th seed. That's pretty good if they can stay currently. Yeah, if they can stay within I said the 4th to the 6th, they'd be okay. They'd be okay. They just got to build on that. So no, but we see it at 4th seed. Okay, yeah. So, but what seed? Kane though, what seed is the Heat in? What seed is the Heat in? Now I know that he always bring it back going towards the second half of the season. I know that. And then also there's problems in Milwaukee. And they talking about Dame and so I feel the East is strong, but it can be stronger. And I think the Knicks, if they just keep on playing, they can move up. I believe they can move up. I don't know what seed the Celtics in. I think the Celtics probably within the top five, probably three, two or three. I don't know, but it depends. I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting. I think the Knicks keep on going. No, right now they in the fourth seed, so they be in the playoffs. So, but they got to keep it going because there's going to be some. They're gonna have a hard schedule coming up, but you know. Oh, he catch fire. Remember, we got coaches fire. Ass a bucks, yeah.
Like I was saying,
Okay.
you don't get the same vibe here in New York like you used to
Mm-hmm.
when the Knicks are good. I can't explain it.
I think it's the There's a lot of things, but I think that there's no greater appreciation of in the past.
And a lot of these young people, especially, I'm going to say 45 and under, who don't appreciate the past or history.
They don't. They don't know that when the Knicks won the titles, back in 1970 and 73, the NBA was competitive. And I still don't. Dick Barnett might be in the Hall of Fame. I think he's a finalist.
Is he really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
he's a finalist. Yeah, he's finalist. Dick Barnett. Yeah, well
I ain't,
deserved.
no, I don't have an argument with that.
No, I don't know either. But I would say, but my all-time favorite is Walt Clyde Frazier. He don't get the credit he deserves.
I know it's sad. He's looked at as the Knicks play by the color commentator,
Yeah,
and he's
he's a great
more than
player.
that.
I mean, a lot of people don't know he's a great player.
Sure
You know,
was one of the
Walt Frazier
greatest
holds
guards
his own,
ever played
man.
basketball.
Yeah, Oscar Robinson and all them. He used to go at him. You know what I'm saying? So, but nobody never really see his talent because he was a team player, and that was the thing about him. He did it both ends, both ends. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the Knicks, folks. That team, the coach is in the Hall of Fame. Starting five is in the Hall of Fame. Then you add Phil Jackson's in the Hall of Fame. Jerry Lucas is in the Hall of Fame. That's seven players from one championship era. You're right about that. A person
Yeah.
that team back then compared to now, bro, and that is because the league was more entertaining. Flip side, what's up, bro? They're about to give two of the money, Flip, which I think is a mistake. I think it's a bad move.
What's the bad move?
Giving Tua a big extension.
No.
Yes, that's why I say no.
Oh no. Why is it?
Here you go, Flip.
That's great. Oh. No. I'm saying
There you
like
go.
what?
Yeah,
Let me
anyway,
ask you a question. There are some people that They should try to get Cousins. Y'all should get Kirk Cousins. What do you think about that?
I would do that, but hey, I'm not the majority of the fan base. Flip
Okay.
side in the building.
I mean, but I couldn't. I mean, as a sports fan, I cannot see myself giving him all that money.
I think it's crazy.
It really
I
is.
do. I think it's nuts, bro. But they're gonna do it, and I said they was gonna do it.
Yeah.
People thought I was nuts. They're about to pay that boy.
Yeah, no. I was talking about the Jets a little bit while you was away and stuff, and one of the Green Bay guards, they let him go.
Yeah, I
Yeah, right.
heard.
I heard that he wanted to come to the Jets. I'm like, I'm the first one coin this. I know that I don't want to see no more Green Bay East. I don't see no more going. Y'all got to get somebody else, man. Come on, man. Rodgers, you doing too much, bro. Come on. God, dang.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying,
Flip
hey.
side, I agree with you, bro. I hope they do have a ace up their sleeve. I don't trust their organization at all. You know what I'm saying? So they do what they got to do, bro. Just shake my head. Dolphins always do enough. And for Pete to come up here and say their organization is not enough, he's off his goddamn mind.
Well, Mace, what did you say? Average fan, 45 and down. They don't
They don't
know.
know. Yeah, you're
They
40.
don't study. They don't study.
They don't look at history. They want to see it now in front of them. So hey, they'll see more ineptitude in front of them.
But this is what I'm saying. And talking as a sports critic, they don't even respect the back to back Super Bowls you had in 1971, 72. One of them is the undefeated.
uh, Keynes is having fun with you. He said, "We'll send you Mike White back for Zach Wilson."
No, we don't want now you no, come on, stop playing. Man. We don't want to see none. I don't see no white. I don't see no doggone Zach. I don't want.
No, he wants Zach. He wants the Dolphins to give you Mike White back for
Now
Zach.
I don't want Michael White.
You
Y'all
want
can
Mike
have
White back?
Michael White. Michael White, Michael White. Oh, he threw for one game for 300. Yeah. But after that he came and throw for 50 yards. No, we don't want him.
I'll
We
talk
don't
more
want
about I'll talk more about Tua about to get a monster extension later tonight and the ramifications of it. So
But how about he get popped good again? What was I mean?
the problem here, underrated, is it's not that he's not good. The
No,
problem
he's
is
good.
there's a fan base which pays the money to watch this team play. The season ticket holders, they rather have a quarterback that can entertain them than win. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They rather see Tua put up monster numbers and they're happy with that, but they're being entertained than them trying to win something.
But you can get Kirk Cousins. Shit. You know what I mean? Trying to
Uh,
win games. Ain't all about the entertainment. Trying to win games.
by the way, for you Dolphin fans, Stephen Ross voted the best owner today. No joke. Mike McDaniel voted the best coach in the NFL. Dolphins, third best organization in all of sports. Just to let you guys know that. That came out earlier today.
Wow. Kane Dolphin, underrated doctors, is the new owner of the New York Jets. Congrats. They don't want me to be owner. Nah.
So the fanboys are going to go, we got the best owner, we got the best coach, don't have the best quarterback. Shut up. Shut up.
That's
Coach
sad.
Lynn did pick me up in 71, 72, 73, 74 to watch. I'm laughing at games. Let me show it to you. Think I'm lying to you guys. Let me find it. The Dolphins they're the best organization. So
But let me ask you a question though, right? As a
yeah,
sports
go ahead.
fan, right?
Yeah.
Who won the Super Bowl?
By the way, the Kansas City Chiefs was voted the worst organization.
You joking?
Let me show it to you guys. You guys make up
Are
guess.
you joking, though? Come
No,
on.
I'm not.
How they the worst? They won the Super Bowl. You have to be kidding, mate. You have to be kidding me. Yeah,
No, I'm not kidding.
but I'm saying, think of like this, bro. We gonna go back a little bit. The Jets had Mikael Harper, right?
Yeah.
Kansas City got him back for cheap, and he caught the winning touchdown. You can't make this shit up.
And he ripped the Jets this morning.
Yeah, I seen it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and then people that they deserve it. Come on, I mean.
This is crazy, man. So, Stephen Ross, congratulations. I'm laughing because this is so comical. Stephen Ross voted best owner in sports.
I can't believe. Yeah, yeah. No, now if y'all won the Super Bowl, that's different. But oh,
Uh,
yo, I think the weekend. I think the weekend. You know what, Mason?
this shit makes me sick.
Mason, if you can, I think the weekend. I'm gonna do a special underrated commentary, and I had to say something about it. This is retarded. I mean, like I said, retarded. That's the wrong word.
Your
It's
father went. Hold on for a second. Flip side, your father went to every Dolphins Super Bowl. My type of guy, bro. Tell your father I said salute. Hope he's feeling better.
yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah,
Doc. You said you're gonna do a video on this.
yeah. I think I'm gonna do a special underrated commentary, and I want you to be. I want you to come up here because I
I'll
know
be
people
coming
going to
to that shit.
say. People going to say, I don't believe. All right, man. So let me. All right, we got Miami. You said they the best. Okay, and you said who's the worst again?
Kansas City.
Four. Um, I didn't mean to keep on asking you this. I just gotta wrap my head around you. So Kansas City is the worst, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can I say something? Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I could be corrected, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now tell me if I'm right. When Kansas City got to the playoffs, they was underdogs, right?
Yes.
Okay, they were underdogs, and they beat them. They beat each of them team. They showed up and beat them, right?
Yes.
Okay, in the play in the Super Bowl, they was underdogs, right?
Yes.
Am I right? So
Yes.
I'm 3-0, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can I bring it home, right?
Mhm.
Now I'm gonna throw the Jets thing because I gotta pick on the Jets. So people don't know. They Kansas City last year was not getting McKay Harmon. They was not getting the money that he should. So he went to the Jets. Kind of find out the Jets was not using the way that they should. So Kansas City got him back for nothing, and he catch the winning touchdown.
Yeah.
And again, and go back on my point. They was underdogs again, right?
Yep.
And
Well,
Kansas City won.
yeah.
Okay, Kansas City won. And so they consider them like if they win next time, they consider them a dynasty, right?
Yes.
Okay, consider a dynasty. Because I'm 4-0, so I can go 5-0. So I ain't keep on going. So and also Kelsey, he's an all-time receiver receptions in playoffs, right?
Yes.
Okay. And after that, then I on that Mahomes, he reaching up to like my Walshmore status. Can you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. So and then Lamar Hunt, his son, right? That's his
Yeah.
son run right?
Clark Hunt is his son. Yes.
Okay, there you go. So, and I'm saying, we go back to the coaches that if we know the defensive coordinator Stagno, he was the one of the one he was the defensive coordinator of the great Giant teams, right?
Yes.
All right, and then he got two, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then in Kansas City he won three with Kansas City, right?
Yes.
So that's five. So, man, Kansas City must be the worst team ever to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They must be the worst team. Mace, I got to do something with this. I can't. But Miami got bumped out by who in the playoffs? By Kansas City, right?
Yep.
Does that mean I'm 8? No, okay.
I'll
Got
talk about
smacked
this
real good, right?
Yep. I'm just
At
shaking my
Miami,
head.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine though. All right.
$99
That's
is
fine
a
though.
bargain.
Now I'm gonna bring it on. Now I'm gonna bring home this capsule right here. So how the hell the NFL? And I know y'all listening. I don't give them. NFL, how you could say, and all due respect of Miami Dolphins, great season, but they vote. But your own fans is telling. I'm talking about your own fans that are real is telling y'all that Miami should not be the best running team, best running organization.
I'm gonna stay quiet on this because I'm gonna have a field day with this tonight. Hey, folks, uh, I know the Dolphin fanboys are gonna have a field day with this tonight on their local channels. I don't know where they're gonna be at. Nowadays, they be on CB's channel, the fanboys, and flip side said a round trip to the Bahamas was $99 to see the Dolphins back in those days for his father. So the Dolphins was ranked number one organization, folks. Vikings two, Packers three, and so on and so on. Okay, Kane said
But
silent.
they got. Hold on, you said Vikings what?
Number two.
Viking number 2?
Yeah.
How they didn't reach the playoffs?
I will talk about it tonight.
Come on, man, you got to give me some, bro. Cause you come on, give me a little, bro. And you can say the rest. Who after that?
Eagles.
Eagles. Who beat the Eagles? San Fran, right?
No, San Fran's not up there. No.
No. Who beat the Eagles out the playoffs? I'm talking about.
Tampa Bay.
I mean Tampa Bay. I mean. Shit, fuck, might as well take Tampa Bay. But Kansas City is the worst team.
Yeah.
God, yo, you know what? I got so much respect for Kansas City. Kansas City has to be the worst dynasty ever in the NFL.
I don't know. That quarterback is great.
We know that. I'm just messing with the NFL shield now. So they must be the worst dynasty, upcoming dynasty team in the NFL. Yeah, I'm telling you, that NFL shield, man. Y'all don't amaze me.
I'm stunned. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm speechless right now.
The people. I mean, the Kansas City fans. I know they laugh. They say, "What?"
Wow.
They said, "Wow." I said, "Wow" for them too.
In
Oh,
305, I am not going to the family reunion in the Mississippi Delta. Don't expect me to be there, okay? Nope, 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 nope. I'm stunned about this. I'm just
what
shaking.
time?
Yeah,
Man, I should
I'm
have,
just,
man.
I'm just shaking my head right now.
You listen. I'm telling you right now. If I had some beer, I would show you. I'd take a sip of some beer over this shit. That's
I'm speechless,
and
man.
I'm saying like this. Y'all don't even have San Francisco being as a finalist. Okay, listen, all right. God, NFL Shield, man. Oh my God, NFL Shield.
According to Dolphin safety Javon Holland, what makes them the best organization is the hamburgers they eat in the cafeteria.
No, 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 Mace. Tell me. I take a joke. Tell me you playing with me right now. Please
No,
tell
I'm not. No, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna talk about this tonight.
me.
I'll be on a little
Hamburger.
extra early tonight for
Shit,
this.
I can go to McDonald's. I can get some change and go to McDonald's and say that's the best burger. Come on, no, come on.
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot to talk about with this shit.
Oh my! What time you come on tonight?
I was coming on at 8:30. I may have to come on a lot earlier, probably 7:30 tonight, just to talk about this.
Because the burgers they what?
This shit ruin my goddamn day.
Oh, because the burgers how they make or they eat what?
That's what he says, Javon Holland. That's exactly what came out of his mouth. I'll show it all tonight. I'm stunned. I'm speechless. I don't know what to think. I mean, are you kidding me? Stephen Ross, best owner, Dolphins number one
And I'm gonna tell
organization.
you one thing. I was Kansas City. I would tell them, I don't know what y'all talking about. We got the best ribs ever. And I'll taste some Kansas City ribs. They
Not
damn
happy
good.
about this. I'm not happy about this. I'm stunned to non belief. I cannot believe that this organization was voted number one by, this is the craziest part, by the players in the NFL. These are the players now, all of them. It's sickening to me. I can't believe it.
But it actually goes to show lack of history, bro.
I totally agree. I mean,
It's
this is
lack
this
of
is.
history.
I mean, folks, I'll be on a
Like,
little early tonight. Stunned. I don't know
me,
what to
you,
say. I'm speechless right
nah, come on, bro. And I'm a Jet fan. I'm talking about the sports critic. Come on, come on, bro.
I want to thank Flipside, Canes, Tony Manzano, LT Man, 305, and this man right here, and Canes, of course, pulling up. I'll see you guys tonight. I'll be on a little early tonight for this. I'm stunned. Speechless.
Can I say one more thing before I go?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, I want you to understand it because Mace he gonna come see me in maybe 2 or 3 days, and I'm gonna do a special. But I just want you to know that what you heard is right, man. They voted the players in the NFL have voted Miami the best
Organization in NFL.
all around organization. right?
Stephen Ross, the best one.
Still he's the best one. But Kansas City beat them fair and square in Miami. But Kansas City is the world champions. Making sense to me. The NFL Shield, I will talk about that in a few days.
Now, you know I'm gonna talk
Brother
about this
Mace. I'm gonna
tonight.
let Mace get. I'm gonna let Mace. I ain't gonna say let Mace gonna get his, and then so you're 45 and younger. Besides Mace, I'm killing y'all in a few days.
Embarrassing.
It is.
Embarrassing. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Man,
I'm speechless right now. I'm speechless.
I mean, like, I'm thinking about a burger. I can't think about no burger no more. For now, I can't. Miami, because of burgers. Miami ain't known for no burgers. I know that. Yo.
I'll see you. I'll see you, my brother. Everybody, I love you. Have a great day. People in the clouds, have a good day. Miami Dolphin fans, rejoice. You're gonna give two of 55 to 60 million.
Yeah, that too.
And you was ranked the best organization in all of
Best
football.
organization, and he's one pop away. You ain't
And
gonna
the best owner. I don't get it, but man, I'll see you tonight. You want to pull up everybody.
I probably pull up a little something.
Um,
Oh God.
and don't forget Denver and Sacramento up here tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Everybody have a great day.
All right. Have a good
You
one.
too, brother.
Peace.
Peace. I don't know what to think. Wow. Really? 305 sideline. I'll see you. It's 305. I'll see you. I'll see you after AEW. I'll be on the air, bro. I love you, man. I love all you guys, man. I appreciate you all coming in. Have a great afternoon, everybody.